Are we on Facebook?
We are.
You got to help me out, man.
We got to see it.
Yeah.
Tab up at the top.
What's up, Facebook? Kurt's trying to mess me over. He's trying to sabotage this. We got 15 seconds, but I'm not going to let it happen.
Not today.
Can't do that. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now, it's 8:34 a.m. It's Thursday morning. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
It's going to be a good show today. And I'll tell you why. We have guests coming in. We love having guests in. We love connecting with members of the community. We have an action-packed show today. Curt, fill me in. Who do we have coming in?
Well, we have Dancing with the Stars from Bay Area, and then we also have Art of Coffee from Kima all coming in today. It's going to be a fun show for sure.
I love it. Dancing with the Stars. So I have seen some of the Dancing with the Stars that they do, on network television. It's really cool. So like Emmett Smith, there's former Olympian gymnastics.
Shawn Johnson.
Yeah, Shawn. People like that, they go and do these things and they have a background of dance and they do great. Then there's the people who don't have a background in dance and, sometimes people do good, but how do you think you would do if you were in, let's say, Dancing with the Stars? And would you be one of the dancing experts or would you be the star?
They don't have a chance.
I mean, but which one would you be? Would you consider yourself the dancing expert?
I would be the star of the stars of the star.
Okay.
Like I would be above every, like they haven't invited me on because they can't handle somebody like me yet.
Okay. So you're one of the stars and
of the stars of the star.
You think you would win?
Oh yeah, for sure. They can't handle my dance. Okay. Maybe I should just demonstrate.
Not right now.
Okay. Later when they're in here.
Sure. You can show off your dance moves. Have you been practicing?
I have.
Okay.
I have the moonwalk down. I have the disco, and then I have the lawnmower.
Okay.
I think all of those are going to be, ready to go because you know why? Most people forget that when you're doing the lawnmower, that you also got to prime the front of the lawnmower first.
Okay.
So you reach down, you prime the lawnmower, and then you start it.
You took it too far, man. You took it way too far.
You've never heard of the lawnmower?
Curt, yes, I have. It's the dad joke of all dad jokes.
But nobody primes it.
Yeah.
How can you do the lawnmower without priming the lawnmower?
That's why you already have the lawnmower warmed up. And I feel like you haven't mowed a yard maybe in your entire life.
I have.
Okay.
I love...
Debatable.
I love mowing lawns. If you're out there and you need your lawn mowed, call me.
Really?
346-704-1806.
Okay, so we also have another guest coming in. It's Art of Coffee. They have a location in Kima, Texas, I believe, right?
Yeah, they have one in Kima, and then a couple are opening up around the area, and so we're going to have some of that news later today. So
they are next to Cold Cow Creamery, like right next door to Cold Cow Creamery, I believe. In Kima, there's that strip, and then there is also Escape Kima, who we had Escape Kima in, and we went on a field trip there as well. That was a good time. So we're excited to have the Art of Coffee in. We went in there one day and spoke to the manager and kind of introduced ourselves. And next thing you know, we're like, we'd love to have you on.
And I think that they're going to be in Lamarck here shortly.
I need to ask.
Fall.
I need to know because I've heard some conflicting reports. I want some breaking news. I just need to clarify. And I'm excited if they are. Anybody who comes to Lamarck, we encourage all business to come to Lamarck. Everybody needs a Lamarck location. Yesterday, we were brainstorming about how we can get some businesses in our office, open up some like a food truck office.
Food truck office with coffee from Art of Coffee.
It's in the works, in my head at least. Right now, it's 8:37. It is Thursday morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. The best way you can start your morning every day. If it's the weekday, turn it on. You can listen to us at khearadio.com. You can watch right here on Facebook. You can also stream us on the TuneIn app. There's so many ways. We stream live on YouTube. We like to make it pretty easy. What's next? If they come out with something, a different format that we can get it out there, guess what? We're going to hop on it. Let us know.
I think we're still trying to figure out how to get Instagram live to work with us. It's a little difficult.
Well, the only thing is like Instagram, I love the app, but it's app based. You know, you can log on from a computer, but you're limited on what you can do. So what we would have to do is use a device to just go live and then show us. But we could potentially do that. It would just be a long stream,
but worth it.
Maybe
the best time of your life on Instagram Live.
But we can also have fun on other social media too. So we like to mix it up with content when we can. So we'll put some stuff on one social media account, like on Instagram, one thing on Twitter, one thing on Facebook. So that way you can get different things from different places. So it's worth it to follow us in all places. So check it out. We have a giveaway that started yesterday. That video dropped in the afternoon, straight up out of nowhere. Couple days late. That's how we get you. So you always have to be on your toes. You have to be, just on top of the game. But we have a giveaway with Bonnie's Donuts that's going on right now.
Yeah, there are 4 winners that we're announcing next week. So you have time to still enter in. Go to our Facebook page, search KHEA Radio. Go down to the top of the page. Right there is a video. You'll see Gardy's daughter on there eating some donuts, and then all you have to do is like, share, and comment, and then you will be entered in to win.
Yep,
those gift cards.
That's true. I think that's the most winners that we've ever had. Have we ever had more than 4?
No, we've only ever done 2. We have 4 this time.
4 winners. So that will be really exciting. We're glad to be able to make that happen, and thank you to Bonnie's Donuts for partnering with us in this giveaway to make that happen so we can give back to the community. Bonnie's does a lot of cool things for the community. One of the things that I like posting about, in these giveaway videos is spotlighting local businesses is the people saying like, hey, they helped us out during Harvey, or like 15 years ago, I would go there every day for breakfast, or they made, my daughter's birthday donut cake for the past 3 years. They're already planning out the next one. They, fed the police department. They donated some of their product to the school, some donuts to here and everywhere. So I love hearing all those stories that people share from those videos and just like connecting with people in the community.
Yeah, one of the things that I thought was really cool was there was somebody yesterday who said, I've been going to that spot for like 16 years.
Right.
And they're like, they just keep getting better and better and better. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what Bonnie's Donut is all about. It's serving a good donut with good customer service.
I agree. Yeah, they're very nice people. Lee and Natalie over at Bonnie's Donuts. If you have the opportunity, they are located in Leak City, right there at 2048 West Main Street. You'll see the donut sign in there. So thank you to Bonnie's Donuts for partnering with KHEA Radio. We're doing a giveaway right now through our Facebook page where you can win free donuts. What's better than free donuts?
Free milk.
Free milk. I don't think so. Donuts are way better, man.
Once you have a donut, don't you need something to stick the donut in?
You dip donuts in milk? Do you do that?
Maybe.
Do you drink milk?
Maybe.
You dip donuts in milk. Is this for real?
It's like if you give a mouse a cookie.
Yeah, you dip a cookie in milk, like Oreos. That was like a thing. I love that. Twisting it, doing it. Oreos and milk, donuts and milk. I don't know. I would drink chocolate milk while you're eating a donut. Do you really do that, or are you just the first thing that popped in your head?
That was I wanted to go there. Yeah, I don't think I've ever have. Well, yesterday the pancakes in milk. Remember we talked about Kevin, the electric, when he was at Red Oak, how he was dipping the pancakes in the milk.
Yeah, that's not something that people regularly do. That's something that a food competitor does, so that way he can moisten up, a large amount of food to make it fit in his stomach. So whenever you're doing these like donut dipping in milk, is that what you're doing? Like you're like, I'm going to eat as many donuts as possible just because I'm not in any competition.
Yeah.
Makes sense. If you're you, makes sense for Curt, I guess. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my head out of there. I like donuts that are filled with like either that cheese, like the cream, I don't know what it is, or the jelly filled. Do you have any thoughts on any of this stuff?
Jelly filled? I don't like jelly filled donuts.
Okay.
I don't want like the creaminess.
Today's going to be like that, right?
I don't.
So this is the kind of day it's going to be. We're just starting out and you're already starting.
Yep.
What else you got?
Do you like jelly filled donuts?
Yes, I love jelly filled donuts. Russ says chocolate. I agree. Hey, throw some chocolate inside a donut. Throw some jelly inside of the donut. Come on, man. It's delicious. Also, the kolaches. Are you a fan of kolaches?
Kolaches, I do.
Okay, what kind?
I
You're
like-
probably like a ham kolache guy, aren't
No,
you?
I like the sausage and the cheese. Maybe put some boudin in it.
Okay. Oh,
The boudin kolache.
they do have
Ooh,
boudin kolaches.
Those are good.
They do have boudin. I just remembered that. Oh man. See, Amanda said she likes cream filled. I do too. Russ had mentioned chocolate and apple. I love it.
Growing up, I really liked the bear claw, which was like it looked like a bear claw, and then it had like cinnamon inside of it. That
Mhm.
was good.
Bear claws are okay. They're okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'd rather have a kolache or like one of the other ones.
Yes.
Like the jelly filled ones.
It's so hard watching that video because I know like eating it, like you can look at that video from Bonnie's Donut and remember that's what we had
Yes.
for breakfast that day. Well, I had for breakfast. You didn't.
What time was it? It wasn't even. It was.
Well-
Oh, you're saying the time you went back and filmed again?
Yes.
Okay, because I was like, man, no, it wasn't breakfast time. It was like 3:00. And you ate a lot. You ate a lot of donuts. You're like, I only ate one donut, but the donut, like, if you see the video, the donuts are like two of Kurt's heads put together. He's like, I only ate one donut. I'm like, Kurt, that's a humongous donut. They literally brought out a 5-pound cinnamon roll, and you're like, I only had like half of a cinnamon roll.
Could
2.5 pounds.
that was the
Kurt.
question that came
2.5
up yesterday?
pounds.
Do you think that we could do
A Bonnie's challenge. I want
Bonnie-
it. I want a Bonnie's challenge. Who can do the Bonnie's challenge?
eat the whole cinnamon roll?
And I feel like we should even maybe have a team of 2 because I don't want people to injure themselves.
Yeah, I think you have to do like 2 people. That's 2.5 pounds of cinnamon roll. I think we could do it.
Oh, no way, dude. Me and Kurt, we've worked on one before.
I was trying not to hurt myself.
And I was trying not to hurt myself too. But we ate pretty much as we could comfortably before our head was like, hey, you're in pain, stop. And we barely put a dent in it. A 5-pound cinnamon roll. We're talking about the cinnamon roll from Bonnie's. They have a 5-pound cinnamon roll. It's huge.
You know, I think I could take down 6 of the 5-pound cinnamon rolls
Here we go.
in one sitting.
Okay. The dancing of the stars with the stars. We're talking about Bay Area Dancing with the Stars this morning as well. We're talking about Art of Coffee. They're coming in. So Kurt, earlier, if you missed it, he was talking about how he has been practicing his dance moves. I won't go into too much detail about that. And he said he would win. He is an excellent dancer.
The best dancer.
Fueled by donuts dipped in milk. Apparently, that's the secret.
It is. It's the secret
What
sauce.
if you had to say, what is the secret of your success whenever it comes to dance? Would it be donuts? Would it be your strict diet of whatever your diet is?
I think it's the ability to just put the blindfolds on and worry about yourself. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about what everyone else is saying. They're sitting there going, that is the worst lawnmower. No, you just keep your blinders on, keep doing what you're doing,
Wow.
and then you're going to be the best.
Man, that is actually really good advice for life. But like most advice, sometimes we don't follow our own. Because a lot of times it's easy to, listen to the noise here. People are saying that. And we're finding out on social media, everybody has an opinion, including ourselves. And it's always hard to put negative stuff away, isn't it?
Yes, it can be. But when you're dancing, blindfolds on.
So life is one thing. So this is strictly you're
This is dancing.
strictly dancing.
Strictly. Yes.
Wow. Okay. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's 8:47. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We're going to be also shooting another video this afternoon. It doesn't stop. The fun does not stop. I think we're booked out for the next 3 weeks, multiple times a week where we're shooting, where we're traveling, we're doing some stuff. We have some people that we're reaching out to, people that are reaching out to us. We're trying to make some more stuff happen, pretty much so we can give stuff away. And here's our goal. We want to give away a car. That's what we want to do. That's what the end goal is. Within a year, we want KHEA Radio to be able to give away a car. How cool would that be? And does anybody have any suggestions? What kind of car should we do? Realistically, we would love to be able to partner with a local business, any business, I don't know, and have a car. I think that'd be amazing.
I think doing a brand new Toyota Tacoma would be awesome.
That's a nice truck.
And it's got value behind it. So, if you win it, you could resell it and make a lot of money.
I want them to drive it.
Oh,
I want him to drive it around.
No, because I want to buy it from them at a lesser value than what we give it to them as.
Wow.
Like, I'll give them $1,000 right now. Like, you want it, but here's $1,000. What would you take?
That wouldn't even pay like the taxes on it. Like they would be like in the hole, like paying
But
money.
it's me.
Yeah, that would be like an extra charge.
What car would you want us to give away?
I think it'd be cool to give away. Let's see, if we had to do a truck or a car, a truck would be cool, or maybe some kind of Honda, like one of those, like a Honda CRV, a Honda Pilot, something like SUV-ish. I think that'd be dope
For our family.
Well, for anybody. I mean, you don't have to have a family to drive something like that. Those are pretty reliable, and the thing about Hondas is like anybody can. Most mechanics can work on them, and it's easy to get the parts. And if you're a little savvy, you can learn how to do it yourself. And some cars aren't that way. It's hard to get the parts. It's hard to find somebody who specializes in them. But a brand like Honda, it's been around for a long time, and it's easy to get the stuff.
I had a Hyundai.
Hyundai?
Yes.
Say that again?
A Hyundai.
Is that how you said it?
Yes.
Why?
I drove around with it because that's what it sounds like, right? Say it for me one more time.
Hyundai. Yeah.
Hyundai sounds too much like Honda.
Well, they're pretty similar. They both start with H, and that's about it. But yeah, Honda. Two totally different companies. Both make cars. That's about, I think, as far as it goes. Like, I could be wrong. I don't know.
I miss mine. I miss having that car. That was a great car.
Yeah. It's 8:50. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Thursday morning. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to keep the fun going on our Facebook and all our streams. Coming up next is LFC Creative Speak on KHEA. Curt, sometimes you're way too random with stuff.
Jelly donuts are not that good.
What was up with your headphones? What was mine?
I started hearing it in my head, like through the headphones. I was like, what is that noise? And then I took a headset on this. I'm like, there's something going on. But I was like, oh, wait. Hey, Manish just jumped on.
Manish, what's up?
Manish is going to be,
he's one of the stars.
That's awesome.
Yeah, how cool is that? And I'm not really sure the format, but I did see that he is in the lead. So there's a voting process like that's already going, and he's in the lead. He has a partner, and yeah. How cool is that?
He dances on Saturday night, right?
I don't know. That's what I'm excited to get him in here so we can figure it out. Because like if they haven't danced yet, I guess right now there's a portion where you can vote already. So if the vote is in, I'm like, okay, well, he's dancing on Saturday. But he's already in the lead because would
the lead change? Like
you're asking me questions
after he dances
that you should be asking them.
Yeah. So Dancing with the Stars Bay Area is going to be in studio today at the 9:00 hour. We're really excited. We're super pumped for that. It's going to be, I've seen Dancing with the Stars kind of things like this before, where it's not necessarily like the network stuff, but it's the local Dancing with the Stars. And it's kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Seems like it'd be cool. I told my wife, I was like, man, I wish I had a tuxedo. I'm going to wear a tuxedo when they come in so I can kind of fit in, with their vibe. And I don't know. She said, no, what you would need to do is wear black pants and a white t-shirt with the t-shirt opened. And then because I feel like that's what like the dancers.
Iglesias.
Yeah, something like that. And actually on Dancing with the Stars had put a post up saying like, hey, we're going to be on KHEA Radio talking about it. And I put on the GIF thing, searched Dancing with the Stars. First thing that pops up, there's a guy dancing with black pants on, a shirt unbuttoned, like doing it like with a partner. And I was like, that's what my wife was talking about.
Have you ever watched the Dancing with the Stars on the network TV?
Let's see, on network television. I feel like I have not sat down and watched the entire thing. I don't know how it works, but I have seen like portions of it and highlights. Like
there's voting that
Terrell Owens is on, Dancing with the Stars, or like some Olympic, an Olympic gymnast is on Dancing with the Stars. So it's pretty cool. Who else has been on Dancing? Let's see. I'm going to Google Dancing with the Stars alumni. And I'm glad my caps lock is on. So it's in all caps. So we got Oh my gosh. According to Wikipedia, it has some names. So Drew Lachey, I'm guessing that's Nick Lachey's brother from 98 Degrees. It has Emmett Smith's name, but it has a picture of Vince Young. Shawn Johnson, she was an Olympic gymnast. Christy Yamaguchi, the ice skater.
Yamaguchi?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So this has the winners. Drew Lachey won season 2. Emmett Smith won season 3. Apollo Anton Ono, that was the ice skater, the speed skater, the Olympic skater. He won season 4. Helio, I can't say the name. They won season 5. Chrissy Yamaguchi won 6. Brooke Burke won season 7. She was like a TV host or something. Donnie Osmond won season 9. And then Shawn Johnson won 8 and runner up in season 15. Oh my goodness.
She is amazing.
Shawn Johnson?
The Olympist.
I know who the Olympist. Is that like a movie? It sounds like a movie title.
The Olympist.
That Kurt's writing. The Olympiast. So what's the name of Pizza Fire? They're changing it to like Little Bella Italian something. Let me see. I don't know. I'm excited about that. We are going to have a meeting, hopefully meet up and have some lunch with Manish, who is competing with Dancing and with the Stars Bay Area edition. So that'll be fun.
I'm trying to get our guest for tomorrow lined up.
Who do we have tomorrow?
Will, hopefully.
Will from where?
Reality of Wrestling. I'm working on it.
Oh, well. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna have a guest in. We're also giving away tickets tomorrow
to Reality of Wrestling.
I wasn't gonna say to what, but sometimes Kurt he halfway listens, gives out too much information. What's up, Mary? We're gonna be talking to Art of Coffee today, and we're also talking to the people from Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. And we are excited. I'm excited to learn about Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. Like, how is it set up? I went and looked at their social media, and I saw that there's already Mary's home, and you can already vote. And why isn't Mary in one of the Dancing with the Stars?
Mary is not in the Dancing?
No, she's not Dancing with the Stars.
Well, she can't have everything.
Well, she was out of the country. So that's probably a good, a fair reason. So Mary's back. Mary, did you ever get your car from Louisiana? Is it still there? Because Kurt wouldn't do it.
Wow.
No, that's when we were on the way to go shoot with the donuts, right? With Bonnie's.
Yeah, and we showed up and there was like tons and tons and tons of donuts.
Yeah, there was way more donuts than we thought.
It took us an hour and a half to eat through all of them.
Well, yeah, I had to call in reinforcements. That's why I called in my daughter. I was like, River, where are you at? And she was she was asleep for the first portion of us filming. And then she woke up and was like, donut. She loves kolaches too. So Mary's car is back from Louisiana, but not fixed.
Okay, I gotta go help our guest get in.
All right, so we're having a guest come in.
This is Kurt.
Kurt, being such a helpful young man. How kind. So yesterday we had a fun show. We had Jennifer Lopez Fuller from Bay Area Houston Food Lovers. It's a Facebook group. If you're not on there, go check them out. It's a place where you are encouraged to post food pictures. You're encouraged to give reviews of restaurants. I've also seen that the more detailed that you go into it, the better. Because it's just good to have reasons. People enjoy talking about food in there. And so if you say like, this is what I had, they're going to be like, well, how was it? You know, is it better than this place? Or what was your experience? It is very cool to see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to Leanne, Honda pilot. Leanne, she works at Hondo Clear Lake. She also works up here, and she does some stuff on our Friday night show on KHEA radio. So if you listen on Friday nights, I think it's like 8 to 8. It starts at 8 o'clock for a couple hours. You'll hear her on the radio, kind of navigating you through your evening. We need to call Leanne again, because whenever she's doing her radio stuff, we're not here. We need to call her because we want to try and get up to Honda, and we're still trying to give a car away. Leanne, can you make this happen? I feel like she has the ability. We did call Leanne one day and we're like, Leanne, we want to do a giveaway. She's like, well, what could we give away? What could we do with Honda? And I was like, well, we want to give away a car. And she just there was like silence on the phone. And then it was like a game, like who's going to answer first? I can't remember who did, but then we're like, well, maybe like some like Honda like t-shirts or like an oil change or like getting your car detailed. We'll start there and then maybe work our way up to a car, because I feel like that would be huge. How cool would that be if Honda gave away a car? That would be legit. So we're just going to keep asking. We found that in life and in business and stuff, that there's a lot of things you're not going to get unless you just like ask for it. And sometimes you set the expectation a little higher than is reasonable. And then you kind of work down to something. But you have not because you ask not. So yeah, yesterday was an awesome show. We were talking about food and restaurants. We actually got in contact with multiple restaurants now that are probably going to be in the in our schedule now. So we already have 4 that are booked, and we had 4 different giveaways that are booked. They're all kinds. And then we have about like 5 more that we still need to get scheduled. Can y'all see Curt? No, y'all can't. He's outside the window. He's talking to our guests. We're going to have fun. I'm going to take my jacket off. I'm going to ask the tough questions. You guys don't worry. If y'all have questions about this, Mary, your question could be, and I'm going to ask this. Celebrity chef Mary Bass wants to know why she was not included in the in this competition. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Awesome.
Here?
My name is Gardy.
I'm Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Did y'all find it okay?
No, but that's okay. We're here.
That is what's important.
So somebody's just like, we don't have a radio station here.
Who said that?
Somebody, I don't
Some
know.
lady that was out at just one entrance up. She was outside, so we were like, she was like, no, okay. We'll
So we're like, oh.
go back to the Knights of Columbus Hall.
Oh yeah, we could move it out there. We could actually move to the building over our towers over there, but
That's where we first went because you saw the tower. So I was like, oh, no
Yeah.
cars here. This isn't it. 701.
701. Yeah, we're 601, 701, and it's all the same. It's all property here, but yeah. Curt, let me hear you talk so I can see you jump.
Why did Mary say so being annoying? ... Check. LOL. Was she talking about me?
Maybe.
What did you say while I was out of the room?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Mary, what did he say?
So we've been talking about all kinds of stuff, and I guess Curt gave you a rundown of everything so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
No.
Wait,
I think he's
Well, I
leaving
just
me in
saw-
the dark on purpose. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I'm
saw
just
y'all
kidding.
talking outside the window. I was like,
just like, this is where you set the microphone.
Okay.
We're live on Facebook.
yeah, that's all I meant. Just
Yes,
that.
we are
There's
live.
No, there's
we're
no
good.
rundown. We just like to make sure that people
I
know.
was really I'm sorry. I'm sarcastic and I can't help it. So I'm sorry.
You're gonna fit right in though, because we're kind of the same way.
What's up, Ashley? Tell Dr. Chopper we said hello.
And I didn't have donuts this morning.
So that's a plus.
That is, I've been craving it. Bonnie's Donuts.
Yeah, we do a lot of giveaway videos, and we did a
We've
donut
been
one
watching. Yes, Bonnie's does the initials, the letters, and all
Yes.
that. It's so cool.
Yeah, we're giving away 4 $25 gift cards.
We're
to
excited
them.
to do that.
All right.
Ashley, bring us an apple tomorrow. Or Tuesday. Make Dr. Choppa bring us an apple.
Oh, Crystal just commented and said, you guys are all spiffy today. And we We decided to dress up a little bit today because we're like, well,
I may button my top button.
We're basically auditioning ourselves to be on next year's Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay, good.
I had some really good moves.
Ooh, okay.
I can do the lawnmower pretty well.
Okay.
I was demonstrating earlier, and
I asked him to stop.
Gardy's like, what are you doing? And I said, well, first of all, everybody forgets that when you do the lawnmower that you have to prime the lawnmower first. And so it's bend over, prime it, and then you can start it. And everyone forgets the first move. She's holding back.
Okay, I'm glad. Well, it's a good thing that we have professional choreographers who are, getting everybody ready. They could help him with his lawnmower technique, I'm sure.
It doesn't need.
It could use
help.
a little bit of
Come on.
work, if we're being honest.
No, it doesn't.
In my opinion,
I don't think we're going to see any lawnmower on Saturday, so I don't know.
So,
if
what
that's a good thing or
styles
bad
of
thing.
dancing are there?
We have a salsa, we have a rumba, we have a cha-cha, we have a foxtrot, and we have swing.
Cool. These are all very, I've heard of all these before.
Yes.
So they're like real dancing. I guess it wouldn't be considered like ballroom dancing, but that's what I think of.
Yes,
it's almost
it's
like ballroom
ballroom.
dancing.
It is.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Some of them are considered Latin dancing, but yes, all taught in the Fred Astaire technique.
Mm-hmm.
And Daniel Blaine and his wife are both professional dancers, but they choreographed and have taught all of our dancers their routines. So it's pretty cool.
So I did see that there is voting that's open.
Voting is open.
But they haven't danced yet.
I know, but
So-
that's part of having celebrities.
I got you. So you got your team. I saw that, and we had Manish, the owner of Coco.
Yeah.
We had him in studio, I guess, like a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
And
think
we
so.
we had him. We had him, and it was a blast. So we
He's
love
a
talking to
hoot.
him.
Uh-huh.
So he's in there, and he's in the lead.
He and his partner are definitely in the lead.
He is in the lead.
Except we've had a lot of votes come in since we posted that yesterday. So
Uh-oh.
we're going to post our last tallies at the end of today, and that will be the last tallies we post until the night.
Okay.
Do we
of
get
the
some
event.
breaking? Do we get some insight into what those numbers look like, or we still also have to wait till tonight?
Yeah, you have to wait too,
Oh,
because
man.
mainly because they're still coming in, and we didn't want to be late for this, although we were. So we haven't tallied everything, but I mean, definitely they have some stiff competition
Wow.
coming on their heels.
So is it like a star and a dancer who
No,
is
it's two
people
stars.
teamed up together?
Mhm, mhm.
Okay.
So now, in one instance, we had one of our local celebrities, Mean Gene Hill. He's a professional boxer. He had to bow out because of a family
Mhm.
illness, and so our
need a
professional.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, man.
Our professional choreographer felt like it was too late to teach somebody else, and so he
Oh.
is dancing with Mayor Donna Rogers, but she's being judged just for her.
Okay.
And
I
our
was gonna say, that's
stars
kinda not
agreed.
fair.
Our stars all agreed that this was about the alliance and raising money for the alliance, and not
Awesome.
about the trophy. And so they're all great sports.
I mean, deep down,
It's
you
kind
have
of
to
about
say
the
it has
trophy.
to a little like the bragging rights, like a little bit
And
about the
it's-
trophy, more
The
about the
trophy
cause.
is pretty super cool. So
Wow.
it's real. It's like, the folks at Crown Trophy made it for us,
Mhm.
and it is awesome.
That's
How can we get some backstage, behind the scenes?
VIP.
Not to steal the trophy, but
To
we
polish
probably
it.
would.
We should have
Kurt's,
brought
like,
it with
polishing the
us.
trophy. Oh, that'd have been awesome.
That would have been sick.
Well,
Next time.
Next time.
Next year when we're on.
Okay.
I would not. That's not something for me because I can't dance at all.
No, that's the whole
Well,
point.
that's the whole point, that you're
You
teaming
can't
up with a
dance.
professional.
You learn to dance in the
Choreographer.
process. You think that Emmett Smith knew how to dance?
Yes. Have you seen that footwork?
He learned
Emmitt
all
Smith.
that.
The footwork? No, I'm saying like his NFL experience.
Oh,
I'll be like, if we were talking about like the networks,
Mhm,
Dancing with the
mhm,
Stars.
mhm.
So usually people, like, we looked at the past winners. It's Olympians, ice skating, speed skating, ice skaters, gymnasts, and then football players, people that have the coordination and know how to move their body. They're the winners.
We don't get much
They're the
practice
winners.
just being on the radio.
This is like the
we
amount
can-
of moving that I do.
and like the mouth.
Crossing this leg and that leg.
If there was like a dance with the mouth, I think we could do it.
Oh, yeah. Ba-bum, bum, bum. That's all we got. So how long?
Wouldn't that be funny if we came out and did that?
How long has this been going on?
So we started the process in March. Just had the idea
It's the first one.
to try this. This is inaugural event. Yes. So we've never done it before. I think we'll definitely do it again. In fact, we've already started. We've already reserved the space at South Shore Harbor again for next year. So
Cool.
yeah, it was pretty exciting. We're a nonprofit, and as you may know, it's always a challenge to raise funds,
Mhm.
and it's pretty competitive because you have a lot of nonprofits who are doing amazing things in our community. So, how do you find something that's unique or that stands out? Or so we've been doing a run that actually goes over the NASA bypass. We've done that for 8
Mhm.
years in a row. But what I've learned in this community, people like fancy. People like the opportunity to get dressed. And so we decided to try this, and it's been so far a really big success.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So we're kind of excited.
And the funds help with what? Because it's a $50 correct to get in.
Mhm.
And what does that help in now?
Well, actually, that doesn't make a ton of money, just plane tickets, because it pays for your food. So we have an amazing meal from South Shore, but all of the funds from our sponsors and from the voting and from the silent auction, all of that is going to help the Bay Area Alliance for Youth and Families. And so we're a community coalition, and our primary goal is to help kids make good choices when it comes to drugs and alcohol.
Mhm.
So we have a campaign called Be Reason. We know that 83% of kids who choose not to drink alcohol before they're 21 cite their parents as the number one reason for their decision. And so we are trying to empower parents to be the reason that their kids make that decision. We also are combating prescription drug abuse. We do medication takebacks twice a year. We've done 16 of them in the Bay Area, and we've collected about 35 pounds shy of 18,000 pounds of medications in 16 events.
18,000 pounds.
18,000 pounds.
So how long has the Alliance been an organization?
We've been in existence since 2003.
Okay.
I've been here since 2010. So I'm in my 8th year.
Awesome.
But those are just some of the community initiatives that we have. They're trying to empower the community to make an impact. We partner with local law enforcement, with Drug Enforcement Administration, with the high intensity drug trafficking area folks to try to bring about education.
Mhm.
And then we also have a program called SALSA. It's no pun intended. It's
Seems
called
like
the
it.
Student Adult Leadership Service Alliance.
Mhm.
And we bring in community adults to work with students, and they're working together with equal voice to build leadership skills while also addressing substance abuse, mental health, and transition to adulthood. So we do things like we talk about, when you graduate, what are your plans? Because if I had $1 for every kid who told me they're going to move out and get their own apartment, and
Mhm.
then you get to say, okay, well, have you saved enough money for your deposit? And then they say,
Right.
deposit? What's a deposit? But we talk about that. We talk about, I think for a lot of people that may have chronic health issues, empowering them to make their own doctor's appointments,
Mhm.
refill their own prescriptions. So we talk about all of those things. Setting a budget. What's a budget?
Yeah.
But it's great because then we have community folks, just regular folks who come in and they get to know these students and they build relationships. It teaches our kids that their voice matters. It also teaches them that there are adults in our community that aren't their parents and aren't their teachers that really care about them and invest in them. And so it's been a super cool project. Yeah, we love that part.
So whenever you vote, like from your cell phone, does it do? It's like $1 per vote. Is that kind of how that works?
So what it does, it comes up with a screen and it'll say you can choose an amount. And so I think they have some preset amounts on there, or you can just put in your own. So like if you did $10, that's 10 votes.
Okay, I got you. So that makes sense. And then you're donating to a good cause.
Yep.
And you're voting for either someone you believe in or a friend, or after you watch the dancing.
Yeah.
Who is the best?
Who is the best?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because, I mean, we've had people voting from Illinois, from, Iowa, things like that.
Yes.
So it's kind of cool to see friends and family from across the nation supporting their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whenever we do giveaways, we like to do them on Facebook because there's the whole country, the world, there's people that could be watching this video in
Absolutely.
like Mexico, or we have like Norway or just whatever. So just to show like the reach of the internet and social media, and then like
Pretty cool.
why limit yourself?
Yeah.
Cool. That's very cool. So we got in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
We'll go over the FM. We're continuously on social media and stuff.
Were you choking? Because usually you don't look this fancy.
Yeah, that's what I was looking fancy with my top button right there.
Without a tie?
Yeah, I had. That was just my step up.
Do they have costumes like designers for this?
Now, not designers.
Like makeup.
Yes, we have makeup and hair and costumes. Like some of our people ordered their costumes like immediately. We have one who will remain nameless, who just decided to start looking for a costume 2 days ago.
Manish. Wait, was that right?
Yes, poor Manish.
Come on,
We're
Manish.
calling him out, man.
He does.
I won't show you the picture of what he chose, but that is not what he'll be wearing because his partner said no.
Your mic is actually off, Curt. So
Oh, they didn't hear that I called out Manish for just getting his costume?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, now you're on. Because with those different dances that you named, I guess traditionally there's a type of clothing or an outfit or a costume that goes with each one.
Some is just having a dress that moves, or
okay.
A suit you
it.
can move in. It's shoes, I think, are pretty important.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, all of our female dancers have started practicing in their heels because it makes a big difference.
Oh, I imagine. Wow.
Dancing in flat. So I think that's my favorite part, is looking at all the amazing shoes that these women are wearing this weekend. But no, it's been a lot of fun. And Daniel, our choreographer, has very opinionated on what they're supposed to wear. So he's keeping everybody in line.
Cool. Where did y'all find Daniel? Who is he? Is he like just
Daniel
dancing?
works for Fred Astaire, and so we have a Fred Astaire dance studio in Webster, and then there's one in Pearland. And so he's a professional dancer, and he teaches at Fred Astaire in Webster.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, Curt.
Do you want to do one first?
You're so ridiculous. This dude. So we got 30 seconds.
Okay.
We're gonna go on. So we'll just introduce ourselves, the show, and then we'll bring in. We can talk about what we've talked about so far and everything else that comes up. Curt, you remind me of a Muppet sometimes. just like your hand.
Which one?
I don't know. He would have his own.
Because of my hand gestures.
This is the KHEA Kickstart Weather Center, brought to you by Texas Chronicles History, Mystery, and Adventure with Curtsy, the Corn, Casper.
It's currently 80 degrees right now in Lamarck, Texas. It is going to be a high today of 86. This afternoon, there is about a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms up until about 2 o'clock. Your sunset tonight is at 7:34. Your sunrise tomorrow morning is 6:59. There is a chance of showers and thunderstorms again tomorrow and through the weekend. Let's look at the weather for the next couple of days.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now it is 9:16 Thursday morning. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We have a special guest in studio. We're talking to the people that have been putting on an event that I would say is probably one of the more glamorous events in our community. It's the first annual event. It is something that will hopefully go on for forever.
Yeah, hopefully.
How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks. How are y'all?
Doing good. Can you kind of introduce, the organization you're with and what the name of the event is that you have going on?
Sure. My name is Amanda McLaughlin, and I'm with the Bay Area Alliance for Youth and Families. We're a community coalition who works to help kids make good choices when it comes to drugs and alcohol. And we have a big fundraiser on Saturday called Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. So we're pretty excited about this event.
Awesome. So Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. When I think of Dancing with the Stars, I think of network television. And there are people who are like celebrities and they're dancing with other people and they kind of have their own little thing going on. So can you is it kind of like network television?
Well, as close as we can have in the Bay Area. The big difference is that we paired two local celebrities instead of a celebrity with a professional. And so we have some local celebrities who have been practicing for months to really make sure that Saturday is a great show. They've been working with a professional choreographer who's been helping them craft their dance moves, and it's going to be really exciting.
Okay. How many different kinds of dances are going to be performed on that evening?
Well, we have 5 being done by our celebrities. We also have a 13-year-old who's kicking off the evening with a jive. So I'm pretty excited because I think it's always fun to watch kids really kind of outshow the adults sometimes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I didn't dance as a kid. My sister took dance, but I did watch a lot of dance recitals. I sat in a lot of practices. I might have picked up a few moves. Curt, you have some dancing that you like to talk about, right?
Yeah, I'm a pretty good dancer. I got the lawnmower. I got the I can do the disco.
Okay.
The eyes. Actually, no, I took some dance classes.
You did?
Yes, secretly.
What
I
kind
know
of
how to do like the Russian two-step,
That's cool.
which is
Russian two-step?
I did it one time.
Sounds like you made it up. Is this a real dance?
I don't know. I just actually did some research on types of dance, and Russian two-step did not come up. It's shocking.
Man. It was a dance class that I took. I can't name the place where I did it, but it was one of the places that you could go and take dance lessons with before they opened up the place for the other stuff. And so it's kind of cool to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. If you have a question how you can get involved with this Bay Area Dancing with the Stars, if you have questions for Amanda, if you have questions for the organization, please let us know. We're streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube and everywhere else they'll legally let us stream. Yeah.
You can also give us a call at 346-704-1806. Give us a call at 346-704-1806. Our phone lines are open.
Can you kind of walk us through who are the local celebrities that are competing in this competition, and are there favorites?
Okay. Well, I don't have a favorite, so I'm just going to put that out there. But our stars include Chris Reed. He is currently the chief of police in the city of Pima, and he owns Chris Reed Consulting. He's also on the Clear Creek ISD School Board.
Cool.
And he is dancing with Lynn Hobroch, who is assistant superintendent at Friendswood ISD. And they are dancing a foxtrot, which is very exciting. And then we have Doug Meisinger. He is the CEO of Clear Lake Today and Vinyl Draft Radio.
Yes.
And he is dancing with Cindy Harold DeWeese, who is the president and CEO of the Clear Lake Area Chamber of Commerce. And she's a ton of fun, and she is putting up with Doug, which is huge in my book. And they are dancing a Roomba. Then we have, like, as you said, Manish. So he is dancing. He owns Coco's Crepes and what is now Pizza Fire, but is changing to be
like little
Bella Mia or something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're excited about that.
And his partner is Becky Day, and she's the business development coordinator at JSE Federal Credit Union. And they are doing a swing dance.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh.
So that's why he was trying to find a zoot suit, but
that's awesome.
Didn't translate as well
Chef,
as I think he'd hoped.
I don't know if I don't know if that is our favorite, but if we had a favorite, Manish would
if
be
you're wearing
our
a zoot
favorite.
suit though.
I have to say that as of last night, they were in the lead for votes. So
I saw that.
We'll see how that goes. We also have Michael Houston. He is the principal of Clear Springs High School. Just moved over from Clearview High School. And he's dancing with Cindy Nguyen. And I have to tell y'all, she's my new personal hero. I encourage you to go find her. She is a professional fisherwoman for Columbia Sports. And if y'all could see the fish that she catches and she posts, it's incredible. She is amazing, and she is super cool.
Okay, new leader.
Well, I think you just need to go check her out. But and then we have Mayor Donna Rogers. She's the mayor of the city of Webster, and she's also the manager of South Shore Marina. And she is dancing with Daniel Blaine, our professional choreographer. As I said, her partner had to back out for some family reasons, and so Daniel stepped up, and they are dancing a cha-cha.
So there is a lot of community influence and people that are doing some cool things in the community in that group of people.
Yes, and it's crazy because we chose some of the busiest people that I know.
Yes.
But they have, they're rehearsing at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, at 10 o'clock at night during the school night, putting so much into making this really a fun night.
And what time is it again that people can come and check out these awesome dancers?
So the event starts at 6:30, dinner starts at 7. You can buy tickets online. It's dwtsbayarea.eventzilla.net, or you can call us at the Alliance.
What's for dinner? Whenever I decide.
Oh, it's so cool. South Shore is amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how much you've been able to go to South Shore for dinner, but doing a petite filet and chicken.
Ooh,
Plus veggies and a starch and a cake with a special star design on it. So
that's cool.
they're really working hard to make it extra special.
That's my kind of dinner. Like when it's like, okay, well, we don't know what you want. And sometimes they'll ask you like, whenever you're RSVPing for like a wedding or something like that. It's like chicken.
Rubber
whatever.
chicken. No, it's no rubber chicken dinner here. This is good stuff.
Cool. I've never been to dinner there.
South Shore is pretty amazing.
Awesome. So you just went through all of the people that are dancing in this year's competition. How were they selected? Were they nominated, or you just, kind of asked for volunteers, or how did that go?
Well, they were personally asked, all of them, because we just wanted a wide variety of people from our community. We wanted to sort of encompass the geography, but we wanted people from different walks of life. In fact, there's only one couple dancing that knew each other before this event. So everybody else kind of met, and they've developed great friendships from it. So that's been super fun. And I think it just shows the wide range of the impact that the Alliance has in the community.
Yeah, it's a good mix. Friendswood, Clear Lake, Webster, like League City. It's a good mix of what we consider the Bay Area.
One of our good friends, Chef Mary Bass, says, I just want to know who I have to donate to never be nominated for this.
Do you know Chef Mary Bass? Have you had the opportunity to meet her?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I've taken cooking classes with Chef Mary. So,
Yeah.
She just got herself in trouble.
Yeah,
Yes. So next year,
Yep.
I think
Got
next
it.
year it should be Gardy and I.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Not together, not dancing together, but separate.
I was like, who leads?
Competing against each other.
Uh-huh.
I think
And
it's
then
obvious.
Chef Mary Bass has to be on. Oh, wow. Wow.
Ouch.
And then Chef Mary Bass has to be in it.
There
and
you
then,
go.
You know,
There
I'm
you go.
also thinking like Joe Perez,
Texas Chronicles.
Texas Chronicle, TJ from
TJ from I-45. No,
You know that TJ danced, since he'll be there that night. He's I think coming with Doug's table, but I have seen actual footage of TJ dancing in something similar.
That's cool.
Uh-huh,
Is he good?
Yeah, he's pretty good. Y'all need to go check him out. Like, I think he threw his hat.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I mean, he has.
What
like,
style of dance? Do you remember what
I
style
don't
of dance it
even
was?
remember, but I just remember I was like, oh wow, that
Yeah.
was familiar.
We'll have to ask him. We had him
Yeah.
on a couple of weeks ago.
Definitely give him a hard time.
When is the last time to get tickets?
Well, we're running out, so definitely by today we need to know so
Oh,
we
wow.
can give a head count to South
Cool.
Shore. We want to make sure we have enough food for everybody.
That's true. That's probably one of the most important things.
Yep, don't want to run out of food.
No.
Nope. Mm-mm.
So we went through the dancers. We're talking about the event. Let's talk more about what the organization, what the Alliance is, and what they do, and when it started, and just give us all the history. We want it all.
So the Alliance has been in existence since 2003. Our primary goal has always been to help kids make good choices when it comes to drugs and alcohol, and we do that in a myriad of ways. And it's changed a lot over the years. One of the biggest things that we do now is a medication take back. We started it in September of 2010. We've done it 16 times because we do it twice a year, one in spring, one in the fall. And people we partner with local law enforcement and the Drug Enforcement Administration, and people can drive through our sites, drop off their old expired medications, and the DEA brings it for incineration. It's pretty cool. In fact, our next one is coming up on October 27th. And we'll be in 7 locations across the Bay Area. But in those 16 events we've done, we've collected just shy of 18,000 pounds of medication. So when you think about how heavy a pill is, that's a lot
Not very heavy.
of medications. And so it just is one way to eliminate the risk from your own medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even if like it's something that you didn't use, and it's best to get it out of the house, because if you have kids or you never know,
Babysitters.
somebody
Mhm.
coming in and taking stuff and just get rid of it and dispose of it.
Yep.
That makes sense. That's awesome. So been around since 2003. That's a long time. And how long have you been on again?
8 years.
8 years.
Mhm.
You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. Right now it's 9:27. We're learning about everything that has to do with Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. I do want to ask, what is considered the Bay Area? Like what cities? I know we named through some, but yesterday we were talking food. We had a Bay Area Houston food lovers in,
Mhm.
and so we were kind of I don't know. There's a lot of places that can be considered like within this area. That's us.
Well, for us, we service all of Clear Creek and Friendswood Independent School Districts. So that's all the way Kemah to League City, down to Clear Lake and over to Friendswood.
Okay.
So it's a pretty big area of influence.
Yeah. And next year, are there plans for like, is this going to be an annual thing? Because this is the very first one,
This is
right?
our inaugural event. But yes, we have already secured September 7th, 2019, for our hopefully second annual
Very cool.
Dancing with the Stars Bay Area.
If you're asking, am I going to be in that? Yes. And 2, am I going to win? Yes.
I don't know how many votes you'd get. You think you'd get a lot of votes?
I think I would get tons of votes.
Okay, it's like you against somebody who is like the police chief and also like has a business and does.
Can I do
Works
it in
for the
like
school district?
my overall with like the piece of corn sticking out, like the hay sticking out?
It depends
like I'm
on
a
what kind of
farmer?
dance.
If Daniel is in charge of the choreography, I would have to say no. He
No.
will not.
Let's talk more about Daniel. So he is the choreographer. Can you kind of
He
give
is
us
the
some history on him?
choreographer. He is a professional dancer, and he married another professional dancer. They've won all sorts of awards dancing together across the nation. He grew up in New York. He is just super cool. Like all of our dancers have really enjoyed working with him and with his wife. They kind of balance each other out. He's the hardcore, and she's more. Oh no, that's good. But
Yeah.
just try it this way, and
It's good to
So
have that
his favorite
balance.
word is cute. He says it's cute, and that means it's terrible. So our dancers have come not to like cute or adorable, but I think it's been really great to have a professional who just knows every bit of it, and has really I've seen dancers come a very long way from where they started. So it's pretty cool. I hope that they appreciate the transformation that they've made.
Do you have any history of dance? Do you enjoy to dance? Is that something you like to do?
I was a theater major at some point in college, so musical theater was definitely part of my.
That's cool.
But I will leave the dancing to the stars.
You know who likes musical theater? My son. He's
Oh,
about to be 6. he loves music
I love
and he
it.
loves dance as well, which is
My niece
kinda
just
fun.
took me to see Hamilton this summer, so I'm a total musical theater addict. It's terrible.
cool. Kurt, you have any musical theater in you?
A little bit. I could do the box step.
Shocker. Box step. Okay,
The
good.
box step.
What's that?
Well, you dance in a box.
I don't know that.
It's one of the like simplest like show choir moves that you can know.
Oh,
So you were in show choir? Is that
I
what you're
was a
saying?
swing choir member.
He's like, I was in Glee Club.
yeah.
I was.
I was in choir and I was in theater.
So did you learn the box step?
No, I don't know the box step.
You
I don't
didn't
know.
have a glee club though. Like
I
you
didn't have a
a
glee
swing
club.
club.
No.
Oh, see, I did.
Interesting.
Well, good. So he's got a foundation with the box step. I'm sure
Oh,
that Daniel
yeah.
can unteach you all of that.
Wow.
No. Right now it's 9:31. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back. We'll be talking about more dancing. Does Kurt have what it takes? He thinks he does. I don't know. Y'all give us some feedback. What do y'all think? Stay tuned. Coming up next is New Life Worship on KHEA Radio 99.5. Kurt,
The box step is legit. You go here.
so you're inside a box for real?
Yeah,
No.
It's here, here,
No.
here.
Oh,
I forget how to start it.
here we
You
go.
got to go across.
Cross first,
Back.
and then
No, back.
back.
Out.
Yeah. You
I wish
demonstrate. It's-
y'all have to be glad y'all can't see Kurt do that.
Yeah, the box step. It's the simplest.
Oh, see that I've sseen that before. Kurt, whenever I was watching you do it, you were just like, I don't know what you were.
Listen, I haven't danced in 10 years.
So I have to tell you that we the Alliance has a meeting every month
Okay.
of our members. And so last month's meeting, we had Daniel come and kind of just talk a little bit about what he does and about Dancing with the Stars. And he was supposed to teach something, only he made me go up and be, so I can't, he made me on the spot get up and he
Uh-oh.
was teaching. I was like,
Uh-oh.
this is not okay. He was like, well, it's only fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how long has he been helping you guys out with choreography and stuff?
So we just met him when we started putting this together. So he has just been helping us since the start of this project. But I think he'll be back.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
What's the end goal? Like if you can look back at the end of the day on Saturday, event's done. What do you say is like, hey, well, this was pretty cool?
No one falls.
No
Okay.
injuries, right?
No injuries.
No injuries.
Okay.
And we make some money. Everybody has a good time. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's the end goal of any fundraiser, obviously, is to raise some money. But you want people to enjoy themselves so they come back next year.
How nice is the dress? Like the attire? Because I know like people like to get dressed up, but like how dressed up are people going to be getting? Like,
We're calling it cocktail attire,
okay,
which means just about anything in the Bay Area. I've come to learn for sure.
Probably like tuxedo.
Like I remember thinking, like I went when I first moved here. My parents and I went to Perry's for dinner, and,
Mhm.
and we got kind of dressed up, and we went in, and everybody's in jeans, and I'm like, what?
Right.
So it is, I don't know that we'll have a lot of people in jeans, but I think we could definitely see a wide variety of outfits. Yeah.
I'm calling it. People are going to show up in tuxedos to like, slacks and
I
a,
hope
and a,
so.
and a
It's cool.
shirt.
We also have this. I don't know exactly what it's called, but this woman, she has this red carpet like photo booth,
Mhm.
and so that'll be set up so people can take their pictures together, and
Photo
it's
booths are
just going to be
huge.
super nice. It's going to be a really fun night. Hopefully, we don't take ourselves so seriously that everybody feels that they have to stay buttoned up. I
Yeah.
mean, the goal is definitely have fun.
6:30 to about what time?
6:30. The mural ball will be revealed at 9:30.
The mural ball.
Mirror ball. That's
What's that?
the
A ball?
trophy.
Oh.
So we took
I-
that straight from Dancing with the Stars. So their trophy is called the Mirror Ball, and it's like a giant disco ball on
That's cool.
trophy. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. It's super cool.
I like it.
We're pretty pumped.
Dancing with the Stars, Bay Area. I feel like there are going to be other areas that are going to be trying to do the exact same thing. It'll be a cool thing, and I think it's great.
Well, and the neat thing is this text to vote process. So, the idea is, when they have it on network TV, people can vote, and that, encompasses a portion of the score. And so we really, when we came up with this idea, we wanted to have the same thing. And we decided to make it an additional revenue builder for the
Mhm.
event. And so we use this technology is amazing sometimes, right? So there's this technology where you can text to vote, and it calculates everything. It sends us the money. It's just really
Can I see that?
it's been super cool. So that's how people vote.
So the pre-voting, how much does the pre-voting take into the final?
So 60% of the overall scores are votes from the public. So that means the pre-voting, but there'll also be opportunities to vote the night of the event. 40% is coming from judges' votes.
So just because technically Manish might be winning now doesn't mean he could trip and fall and still
Yeah.
not be able to.
It's true. Yeah. I'm
So you
sure our
win-
judges are going to be really tough too. I'm just kidding. Our judges are really fun people too. So I think it'll be a great night.
It's awesome.
Who are the judges? Have we gone? We haven't gone
Yeah.
over it. Can I see?
We have judges. Jim Sweeney from Minuteman Press. He is a dancer himself.
Cool.
So he's going to be one of our judges. Sally Branson, she's Friendswood City Councilwoman. Colleen Joyner, she's First Lady of KEMA. Jean Devizin, she works with the At-Risk Department in Clear Creek ISD. And my mind just went blank.
These people, do they have like
Another one.
a little bit of a background in dance, or like some
You
of
know,
them do, some of them
Jim
don't?
dances, so he has a little bit of one, and Jean was a dance team coach and sponsor for years at School of Ville. Oh, the other one is Jay Kopic he's the COO of ACU. Credit
Okay,
Union.
cool.
So, sorry, Jay, you're the most important, right? I didn't mean to leave you out.
We had one of the people from who helped run Pierogi Queen, which is a restaurant over.
Yeah, right down by my house.
Yeah, there we went for the other day for the first time, and it was awesome. But he got on and said, "If you'll have something called Dancing with the Tacos, I'm in." Which I'm intrigued by this. So Josh, keep typing out something. We can make this a thing.
I used to live in Slovakia, and so I've been to the Pierogi Queen. It's the closest thing I can get to Slovak food here. So
You lived there? So we
Mhm,
said. How long
mhm.
did you live there?
for about a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'd never had Polish food. Kurt still hasn't had it because it was beet soup with dumplings that had mushroom and chicken in it, and I was like, Kurt, you got to taste this, And then it had Polish pickles, which tasted different, and they said they don't use vinegar; they use salt and water, but it was good.
My experience, the Slovak food, lots of cabbage, pickled everything. Palatsinki, which is, I think they call there something a little bit different in Polish, but it's like a pancake or a crepe. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go back and do I think a video and some stuff there. That's what we love doing, like giving away stuff. Next year, we should partner to give away like a ticket or two tickets or something like that. That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
And that'd be good.
Yeah. Let us know.
So it's September, did you say 7th?
September 8th.
September 8th.
Saturday.
Ah.
It's crazy.
No, next year is September.
Next
7th.
year is September 7th, 2019.
Okay, that's what I had meant.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
I
no.
try and remember those things.
We just decided it's been so much fun. We just wanted to go ahead and start getting ready for next year.
Cool.
We'll come back. We'll come back and give away if anybody wants to come run over the bypass with us in March.
That's in March?
Bypass? What's the
Yeah.
the
No,
one
they
in-
run over the big
Run
the big
over
bridge.
the NASA bypass.
Yeah.
Which
You
one
want to
is
come
that?
run over the NASA
What?
bypass?
The big bridge NASA.
that kind of goes in front of
Like over 270?
One.
No,
no,
146. I'm thinking of something.
you're in the wrong place. This is technically in Webster. So NASA, it's like the thing that connects 45 and NASA Road 1.
It's a road. You drive your car on it.
Kind of goes over a main.
Y'all
main
are doing that in
event.
March,
March.
like
Mhm.
I-45, and you can
it
do the.
goes over by. Oh, okay. I know where it is.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
He was
people
talking about
drive
main event
over-
yesterday.
Oh yeah. So
Okay. Yeah. Now I know
they
where it's
shut
going.
down part of the NASA bypass and people run over it.
Wow.
This will be our 9th run. You gonna come run it?
How long is it?
It
Right.
is 5K.
Oh yeah.
You
3
could do
miles?
a 5K,
You
but I
heard
feel
it.
like it's a little
You
bit.
heard it here. He's gonna run over the NASA bypass.
It's a little bit more
in
difficult
March.
though with the running
Up
over
the
the
hill.
Up the hill. Coming down is easier.
Oh yeah, you
Coming
just
down
roll.
is easy.
roll
I'm gonna
down.
be rolling down.
Ooh.
I'll run it in my hot dog suit.
That'd be a good video.
Okay. I think so.
You just got it cleaned.
I did. And I have to get it cleaned again.
Really cool thing is the past couple of years we've let Ainsley's Angels lead it off, and I don't know if you're familiar with it, but Ainsley's Angels is basically believes in inclusion for all, and so they have young people who have some sort of physical disability which keeps them from being able to run it themselves. So they have adults or other volunteers. They actually push them in specially designed chairs so that they push them through the entire race course. They do marathons, half marathons,
that's
and
awesome.
5Ks. It is
Yeah.
the coolest thing. And then they usually like to finish all together. They all come in together. But it's one of the best parts of the whole run in my estimation.
Yeah, when y'all have stuff like, anything, let us know. We'd
Okay.
love to talk about it and share it.
Absolutely.
That's why we're here.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to talk about the take back because we're on a roll, man. It's
The-
pretty cool.
The
that
take back.
yeah,
With
the medications.
pills,
Prescription
Yeah,
stuff.
18,000 pounds is mind blowing.
That is on little bitty pills. Wow.
But if we think that the impact it's made and the reduction in prescription drug use, the DEA had me come to Washington in February to talk to some new agents about the importance of community collaboration in addressing the prescription drug crisis. And
Yeah.
this is it's working on a local scale. We believe it is.
Yeah. 18,000 pounds. It's a lot.
Well, if it's something like the number of people dying every day from prescription drug abuse and misuse is about the equivalent of a 737 crashing every day.
Wow.
So you think if we had a 737 crashing every day,
That'd be in the news. Like,
it would be in the news. We'd
all
be
the
doing
time.
something about it.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're doing our best to play our part.
So we got 3 minutes left. Whenever this is done, we'll go back on, recap, and we can talk about whatever comes up.
Well, you may want to say what the phone number, because people could go on and vote, or we have our
Okay.
own Facebook page. Maybe that's the easiest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have you tagged. We have you tagged in the.
Sweet. I went and
Sure, I saw that. Thank you.
did you, Jen?
Who do y'all think's gonna win? Mary, who do you think's
Yeah.
gonna win?
I want to know. I think it's going to be Manish.
I think so.
He
He
got the early lead.
early lead is good.
Got the community backing.
Apparently, he's
I'm
doing
gonna be
swing
cheering.
dancing.
be
Everybody
going
loves
like
swing
this.
dancing.
every time, and then I'm gonna be booing everybody else.
Oh, no.
No, influencing.
But swing dancing is like, I feel like that's the fun one. If you had to pick one,
Oh, I don't know, salsa. It's
Salsa.
pretty fun. And they're dancing to
swing,
Despacita. I don't
Yeah.
know, like the song won't stop going through my head. I didn't
Yeah.
really know the song before this, but now I'm like, okay,
Stuck in there.
Stop. No, I mean it's gonna be so much fun. Doug and Cindy are dancing to Frank Sinatra. So I mean it's gonna be a lot of fun. You never know. There may be it's like a horse race, right? There's always somebody who ends up coming from behind, and who knows?
I know.
You know, okay.
I already know who's going to win.
Oh, I think
Calling it.
ultimately the Alliance wins. It's
True.
just been pretty amazing to see the outpouring of support and how much these guys are working. I'm amazed and grateful.
Yeah, practices on 8 a.m. practices and learning all that stuff. That's not.
Well, Michael's a principal, and the first day of school, and he's a principal of an enormous high school. The first day of school that afternoon, between the end of school and a football parents meeting, they're rehearsing. I was like, wow, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
But thank you for
Yes.
being crazy. Yeah,
For a good cause.
for a great cause.
These are all very, very busy people. It's cool. Oh, so here's Daniel.
Yep, that's Daniel. Mhm.
Okay.
We had to change out his picture when Gene had to drop out, and Dawn has been a great sport because it's kind of overwhelming to do it without but she's so much fun and she's full of personality. Her husband's actually the police chief in Webster, so we work really closely with him on a lot of projects in Webster. So it's been great to have all their support.
Nice. Yes.
We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Curt dancing in the hot dog suit. Just thinking about you dancing in your hot dog suit.
We've been getting money while on the air. Just wanted to throw that out there.
Awesome.
That's cool. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have special guests in studio today. It's been a fun show. We've been learning a lot about dancing. We've been learning a lot about what it takes to be a dancer, be a judge, and just do some cool things in the community. Curt, what do you think about all this?
I think it's pretty cool. I'm really excited. Hopefully I can make it out there as well on Saturday night. It's $50 for that ticket. Allows you to get in. You're also going to get your food that night and then get a chance to sit and watch some really cool dancing that's going on. My favorite right now is Manish. I think he's gonna take the stage by storm. I'm calling it now. He's gonna win it.
So yeah, if you want to text Manish and Becky to 281-853-9041. What happens, Amanda? What happens whenever somebody texts that number? What response happens?
They get a pop-up, and in fact, one of your listeners just voted for Manish and Becky. So that's very exciting. But it gives you the option to put in a certain amount of money, and for every dollar, it's one vote. And so I think that it's super cool. The money again goes to the Bay Area Alliance for Youth and Families, and you're casting your vote for some really great men and women who have sacrificed a lot to really help us out this week.
Yeah. So the event comes on Saturday, and it's going to be awesome. Everything goes off. It's perfect. Everyone's relieved. It's a successful event. What is the big next event that's coming up?
For us, it's medication take back in October. So
Okay.
just another opportunity for the community to bring their old expired medications for proper disposal.
And where can people do that, and how can they do that?
We'll be at 7 locations around the community. We'll be at the Kemah Police Station, the Webster Fire Station on Highway 3, League City PD, Hope Lutheran Church in Friendswood, and Friendswood PD works that site. The Houston Police Station, Clear Lake Substation across from Clear Lake High School, Harris County Constable Precinct 8 on Diana, and Lakeview. And they'll be right there at the City Hall.
Awesome. Well, I know the event's going to go good. I'm excited for next year. Hopefully we can do some ticket
Absolutely.
giveaway or
Absolutely.
something like
Let's
that. That'd
plan
be a
it.
blast. So you work in the Bay Area. You kind of live in that area as well. And we talk about food a lot, and it always comes back to food for us.
Okay.
And we talked a little bit about Pierogi Queen.
Yep.
And are there any other places like in the area that you recommend? Like, where do we need to go? Where do our listeners need to go?
Southern Boy. Have y'all been there?
Actually,
We just went.
yes.
Have you
gonna
had
be
the
doing-
fried pickles?
We haven't had any of the food yet. We're doing a
we need to.
giveaway with them next Tuesday.
Chris is amazing.
Uh-huh.
We started following him when he owned Pounder's Food Truck.
Okay.
But yes, for all of our big events with our staff, we go eat with Southern Boy. Yeah.
So yeah, the day that we went to Pierogi Queen, we went to Southern Boy. But we actually went next door because we had a meeting with one of our friends, Ricardo Daniels, and Southern Boy is right next door.
Okay.
So we walked in, and then we'd heard so much about it. We're like, let's stop in and see if the owner's there. And Chris came out. What's up?
Great guy. He's such a great guy.
Yeah, he was very nice. So yeah, then we went to Pierogi Queen, but it's all good.
Have y'all also Tacos My Way? Have y'all?
Where's that at?
It's in Clear Lake, kind of off of Gemini, and her name escapes me.
Tacos My Way?
Crystal. Her name is Crystal. I can't think of her last name, but Tacos My Way. They do amazing breakfast tacos.
Wow.
But they've even catered a few events for us.
That sounds good. I love tacos.
Well, I was
Obviously.
gonna say I saw your taco pinata there.
I got a taco pinata.
Yeah, definitely. Tacos My Way is another really great one.
This taco pinata has a lot of history. Me and this
Uh-oh.
taco. And whenever I'm waiting for something to happen, and then one day there's going to be a bigger taco pinata there. So Pia's going to blow people's minds, and then one day just be a taco on the wall. I don't know, paper mache. We'll see. But thank you so much for joining us today.
Well,
Is
thank
there
y'all for
anything
having
else
us.
you'd like to share? Maybe one last, the website or the event?
Sure. We're on Facebook, Dancing with the Stars Bay Area. We also have our own website. It's dancingwiththestarsbayarea.net. So come check us out and find out a little bit more about the event and about the Alliance.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll be talking to you soon. Yeah, let us know
All
when you
right.
have something else going on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more fun coming up. We have a busy rest of the morning. We have a busy afternoon, busy rest of the week, busy weekend, busy rest of the year, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, coming up at 10 o'clock, we have Art of Coffee, which is opening up a new location in Lamarck and also has one already in Kemah. And then later today, we're going to Sammy Wild Game Grill to try kangaroo burgers. It's going to be awesome. And then tonight
Yes.
also, we're kind of checking out some Houston Rockets stuff. So that'll be kind of cool.
Right, you're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Lincoln Brewster.
Thank you.
for coming. Appreciate it. I'll try to be
Nice to
out
meet
there
you.
on
Okay.
Saturday night as
Sure.
well.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. If there's
I'm
something we can
silent
do, let me know.
Yes.
But we definitely.
So what's up, guys?
Southern Boy. It's pretty.
We are excited about going to Southern Boy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, so we have Art of Coffee coming in. We're going to be talking up coffee, talking up new locations. We're going to be learning. I'm going to ask everything caffeine. Like I'm asking about everything that has to do with caffeine, everything that has to do with coffee. I do follow them on social media. They post like these really cool pictures of coffee where it seems like it's hard to do. I guess it's either milk or cream. I don't know what they put in there, but it's like they make it look like a leaf or they make it look like a word, but I don't know. It's really cool. So I'm excited to talk about that. Any local business that has some cool stuff going on, hey, we support it. We stopped in to Art of Coffee for the first time a while back. We were at Escape Kemah. If you saw that video, we went to Escape Kemah. We did the maze there, which is really cool. And then on the way out, we saw Art of Coffee, and so we stopped in and had to say what's up. Got some drinks, and one thing led to another. Now we're bringing them in studio to talk about everything that's going on. So, oh look, they brought some. I think they brought some coffee. How cool is that?
They brought coffee.
Brought some coffee.
Coffee.
How's it going?
How's it going, man?
Good to see you
You
again.
doing all right?
Yeah,
Good morning,
Gardy.
Jimmy. Jimmy and Jimmy.
Jimmy and Jimmy. That's what I kind of got thrown off because I remember whenever we stopped in, it was Jimmy, and then I saw like a message that it was like Jimmy and Jimmy will be on. I was like, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I was like,
Jimmy.
was there a typo?
There's
Oh, cool.
owner Jimmy and manager Jimmy.
All right. Cool. Thanks for making time and hanging out with us.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for giving us the little opportunity to come in and do this thing with you.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we love to have fun and just talk about whatever. So we're talking. We'll talk about whatever. So the Art of Coffee. How long has Art of Coffee been in operation?
We're working on about 3.5 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And that was the Kima location.
Location.
Kima location, which is still there.
Absolutely.
We stopped in. We met Jimmy.
Mhm.
We were going to Escape Kima, which is was a maze to get to. It's have y'all ever been there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which is funny. It was just like there's the signs, and we're like, where are we going? Are we already in the maze? Like it's a maze.
It's
and
hard
some
to-
reception
yeah.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went there, and y'all are right next to an ice cream place.
Cool Cow Creamery.
Yeah. I guess we didn't stop in there, but then the next day, Joe Perez from Texas Chronicles
Absolutely.
dropped a video
Mhm.
for them, and then I was like, hey, we're shutting down to make more ice cream like the next week or something.
Yeah. They instant success.
Yeah.
They were instant.
They're pretty new.
They are and fantastic. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, they're pretty
But
cool.
it's extremely addictive. If you go in there, you have to have their ice cream sandwiches that they don't promote.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And so it's a must have.
the ice cream sandwiches are
They're so
they're
good.
amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Joe had told us something about a potential like ice cream eating challenge that they're
Mhm.
maybe going to
Whoa.
do.
yes.
So
And name your you're gonna create your own ice cream.
mhm.
They're gonna vote on it, and then they're going to name the ice cream after the person.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So like they'll come up with the flavor. Like if
You have come up with a flavor. It's like something like an avocado based
Yeah.
ice cream, and then people vote on it. If you win, they'll make it with you and name it after you.
that's cool.
Yeah.
We saw, I guess from Joe's video, they were like mixing like real fruit, like you
Absolutely.
just watching it happen. And like you don't think about how that stuff is made, but then they're doing it there and mixing it in. It was like cobbler or like blueberries or something.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
So
I felt bad.
but
Oh,
only
we'll let
cups-
it slide.
The only
No, you're totally fine.
I was literally like, can I go find a Sharpie really fast? Sharpie over this. I'm like, oh.
That will be something really funny for the air.
Yeah.
Where we are literally drinking art of coffee out of
Stick us on that. Art of coffee.
Oh man, let me see.
Yeah. Oh.
The amount of disrespect.
Hey.
Oh, man. It's so bad.
So Texas Chronicles got on and said, I love their coffee shop. So
Oh, yeah.
shout out to Texas Chronicles and Joe. We love you, Joe.
Absolutely.
Ignore the cups, people.
Don't look
Ignore
at the
it.
cups.
Don't look at the Starbucks cups that is sitting
Yeah,
there.
that's so messed up.
I don't know how you drink your coffee, but we're gonna fake that we drink it without cream and sugar, which
I usually
mine's sugar and cream.
thank you. So here's some coffee. It smells good. So what is this?
It is actually the
I didn't brew this morning,
this is
so
Cordoba.
this is mystery coffee as far as
Oh,
that is.
It's our art of coffee blend.
Art of Coffee blend. Cool. So the Art of Coffee has been around for 3 years. Kima,
Yes.
number one location. Is it the original location where it is now?
It is going to be the original location.
Okay.
We built it out of a closet.
Really?
It was originally a storage closet for the entire complex. There was rakes and lawnmowers and you name it in there, and we had no floor, and we built it from ground up. And
good.
the next day we opened, and it's been nonstop since day one.
Wow. How many square feet is it in there? Because it's a good size shop in
It's
there.
a good sized little shop.
Yeah, it's 12 to 1,400
Yeah,
square
so
feet.
around there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty good size shop because we walked in and then it kept going and it kept going and it kept going.
Yeah, it's like
the
a
back.
long ways kind of
Yeah.
shop, you know.
That's cool. Kima has a lot of different stuff. It's a lot of cool stuff. And like we went there, it's like, okay, there's Escape Kima,
Mhm.
there's the Cool Cow Creamery,
Absolutely.
then it's the Art of Coffee. And we had heard a bunch of good stuff about the Art of Coffee because people were talking about new locations that are coming up and how y'all are moving around. And so people had told us, you need to go check out the Art of Coffee. And we didn't realize that's where y'all were. We were going, to Escape Kima, and then it's like, hey, we got to stop in. So we got some water. At the time, we were on.
Yeah, they got some
water.
water. You
Here's
came into my coffee
The
shop.
perfect ice
Got
water.
Here's
some
what
water.
happened. Here's what happened. So we did a 21-day cleanse and detox with no. All we drank was water. We did no caffeine, which we were really big caffeine people because we would pound energy drinks like in the morning. That's what we did, and we'd get hyped up and try and have fun on the radio. So at the time we were in the middle of that. We're out of it now.
Good.
So
Yeah, good.
yeah, but yeah. So you got us some water, and it was good to talk to you.
Some good tasty water.
Yeah, Kima's
The
finest.
best.
Yeah.
The best.
It's good for your immunity
So,
system.
Y'all have coffee, but y'all have other stuff too. Because when we were in there was a lot of stuff.
We got tea, nitro cold brew, which is really good. Coffee as well, but still.
Yeah, and then there was, I guess, was it like pastries or like a
Pastries,
muffins?
baked goods. Yeah.
Yeah.
We bring in our stuff every morning. We have Craftsman Bakery is who we get our stuff from, and it's absolutely delicious. So everything's fresh, morning
Yeah,
brought in, get it out,
that's cool.
and
Yeah.
it's in every day we replenish
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. And so
Do you have like what made you want to start the Art of Coffee? Do you have a background in coffee or business? Where'd you come from?
no,
No?
we actually started by we own actually the Kima Flowers and Company.
Okay.
And we're very sociable with the community. So we had our coffee station, and everyone would come in every day and have coffee with us, and we'd sit and chat. Well, we decided, you know what? We love art. We love coffee. Let's put in a coffee
Art of
shop.
Coffee.
So there was a space next door, and we knew nothing about coffee. We literally learned how to do the lattes by YouTube. And boy, we were clicking every 5 minutes to figure out how to do it. But we got the groove of it. And then we hired incredible kids
Mm-hmm.
that, like Jimmy here, that kind of took over and blessed us with his talent. And from then, we built the base. We hired the best, and from then we went extremely successful with these guys, and
That's cool.
kind of made them family and let them run with it.
Yeah. So it's been 3 years. What are some things that you wish you could go back if you knew now? Like, I guess one would be like how to make the drinks, but like something else, like business wise, like what could you go back and tell yourself from the beginning? Like, would you change anything or?
Honestly, I wouldn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. It was a learning curve, great learning experience. We did it on wing and a prayer, and of course we made some mistakes, but heck, it made us a lot stronger with what we were doing.
So we have a couple questions.
Absolutely.
So Josh from Pierogi Queen, which if you haven't been to Pierogi Queen there in Lake City,
Actually, I have.
okay.
Oh, good.
He asked if y'all do like iced lattes and other drinks like that.
Iced lattes, yeah.
What's your favorite iced latte to make and to drink? Is there a different one?
To make and to drink. Let's see. Honestly, I would probably just go with the regular latte with no flavor, just
Mhm.
because for
The
me,
coffee taste?
exactly.
Yeah.
Putting in sugar kind of just like masks the complexity of whatever bean you're using in there,
Yeah.
and so for me, I just want to taste just the coffee.
But y'all do like flavors and stuff?
Oh,
with
Yeah,
sugars?
yeah.
We he created a drink. When I walked through, I was like sweet drink. So he made what we call our vanilla bomb,
Mhm.
which is vanilla.
Mhm.
And it is incredible. So that was my drink. Now it's extremely popular. We have pumpkin spice, of course, which
Mhm.
everyone's
It's season.
raving
It's
over.
It's a
pumpkin
must
spice
have.
season.
It
It's
is
a must
pumpkin
have.
time.
Yeah.
I'm throwing on my Uggs.
There you go,
Put my
yeah.
scarf on, and I'm gonna get some pumpkin spice.
Turn the air conditioner down to 42.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I mean, pretty much anything. These guys are pretty creative, and anything you can think of. I mean, if we have the flavor you want to mix it, we can
Oh, yeah,
create you something
definitely.
cool.
Mhm.
We'll call it by your name for that hour and a half that you're drinking it, and then tomorrow we'll
Don't.
do another one.
Yeah, Kurt's like, huh? Kurt goes around to different places and he gets people to name drinks and he got a sandwich and a drink named after him.
Oh,
And he
wow.
goes, his name's
Crazy.
Kurt Casper. So he's like, how about a drink called the Casper? And then he like pitches something and they're like, that's a great idea.
You
Well,
know what? I will try to get on that. Actually, I'll make,
Yeah!
I'll make a small drink called the Casper.
Well, the first Casper's going
Yeah.
to be the first time we met y'all was ice water. So
and just a cup of water.
anyone
There you
comes
go.
in to
Yeah,
get
easy.
water is going to be the
It would
Casper.
sound
Oh,
like it's
Casper.
an empty cup. Oh, here's the Casper. It's,
Yeah, there you go.
there's a-
Rude.
Hope
Come
you enjoy it.
on.
Yeah, take this.
It's health free. I hear it's the best.
And then we
I would think it would have to be like some sort of vanilla thing inside of it, right?
I would think like is there like a marshmallow that you could make? Because like I'm thinking
Ooh,
like
There is
a
toasted marshmallow.
What
toasted
a
marshmallow.
s'mores coffee.
Oh,
You know, we actually just
But-
released a drink called the Hartman. I'm actually a Baytonian, so it's kind of like
Cool.
or see the Fred Hartman Bridge. So,
Yeah,
that one's really good.
heart for the bridge.
The Casper is going to be your best seller.
Oh yeah, just a cup of water. Yeah,
Wow.
It'll be great.
It's the best value too.
Yeah,
absolutely. Free in a
it
cup.
costs us practically nothing.
Ooh, a
Charge it for like
corn latte.
A corn latte.
Ooh.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
We were
Help me now.
we actually blended out candy corn.
What?
Yeah, and into the drinks and with the coffee. It was the natural sweetener. It was fantastic. And and then we have a whole group that comes in once a month. And
Yeah.
Miss Kelly and the gang, they're all watching us now, and
Mm-hmm.
and we make drinks for them and lots of chocolate. They're chocolate fans, so that latte with chocolate's always
What do you
good.
drink? What's
Oh
your?
my
Do you have a
gosh.
go-to,
Oh,
or are you
yeah.
kind of like all around?
Oh goodness, anything that's brewed and ready to go.
Whatever's ready, and
Telling
hot
you,
or cold.
both.
Whatever's
but-
there.
The morning's
Yeah.
hot, the
Hit me.
afternoon is
Slide
cold.
it on the
Just give me that caffeine today.
That's cool.
But
So we also had Chef Mary Bass, who's watching right now, and she mentioned the flowers. She said that Jimmy's flowers are just as awesome as
well,
the coffee.
thank you very much. But Miss Mary here, you got to understand Miss Mary. If you don't know Miss Mary, follow her on her Facebook,
Mhm.
Twitter, everything. This lady's incredible. Not only is she an incredible chef, she's an incredible person. She does a lot for the community, which we do too. We're all into that community-based thing, family
Yes.
thing, everything. But this lady's nice. So anything you can do for Miss Mary, other than eat her meatballs, but she's
I would do that. I would
she's
eat her cooking for you.
She's absolutely incredible person. So
Yeah.
shout out to her. Thank you for mentioning my flowers. I appreciate that. We do a lot of flowers.
Yeah. Whenever, because we meet a lot of people, and whenever there's like businesses like yourself and Mary that give back to the community supports them. It's like a knit group. We support each other and just kind of grow together. It's really fun to watch.
A lot of our customers we actually met through a rainstorm called Harvey.
Right.
She donated a lot of food. We donated coffee to all the EMT workers, all the police officers going out. We would actually walk out. These guys would fix some coffee, walk to the door, hand it to them through the car. They'd go do their business. And
Wow.
we met a lot of the community through the storm. And that's Miss Mary is still doing a lot. Actually, the lady that's watching at the shop today, Miss Kelly and the gang, they do a lot with the community too. And that's our base. Coffee is fun. Coffee is delicious. Coffee is great. We've been very successful, but we use our coffee shop as a place for the kids to come in the morning and, before school, early release, all that kind of stuff. And we're very family oriented. That's the base of it. These guys here that work with us every day, they come in, it's a hug in the morning, and then we let them do their thing. Our success is because of these guys. We couldn't have done it without. As you know, we knew nothing about coffee. This is the brilliant mind next to us is Jimmy and Jesse and Marcus. We actually call him Moco, which is
Moco.
little booger in Spanish. But,
Yeah.
that's the base of us is the community here. They've been very supportive of all of us, and
And Kurt was loving the coffee over there. He was just like hitting the bottom.
you should
You need
see
some
you
more?
should see our cups. If you can't see it, they're actually in Starbucks.
Well, I got mine like angled the right way, so it was washed
trying to keep
off
mine
right
hidden.
there.
So that was Good Morning Art of Coffee,
Yeah.
famous coffee in our
Here, I got a marker.
no.
Yeah, no, I will do that proudly.
I have a pencil. You had a marker in here. Oh, I do have a marker. I used it right here on my. It's the thumb wrestling. We had a reality of wrestling in, and they brought us some.
Mary says that it has to be marshmallow as much as I'm getting roasted.
Good one,
I don't
honey.
know if that's possible.
So we have our new Art of Coffee cups here. We've
You got to
progressed.
put a heart.
Oh, that's something cool. If you've never been to our coffee shop, these guys have perfected the art. That's why we're called Art of Coffee. Not only because we have art on the wall from local artists, but they do some serious art. Thank you. Some cool stuff. And
I
the
love it.
actual lattes, the latte art is phenomenal. These guys have actually
I see
captured.
that the
It's-
literal art on the.
it's
And
pretty
I was
good.
talking about that.
pretty
How do
big.
you do that? That's
All him.
A lot of patience, a lot of barista magic.
It's
Yeah,
magic.
so-
I can do it, but mine sinks to the bottom.
do people ask like sometimes
do.
like, hey, you did like this really good. Do you think you can do this? And like, do they ask for stuff, or you just kind of
Let's
like?
see. I do get people that. So I get people who are realistic, right? They're like, "Can you do a Rosetta or tulip?" Right? And I'll do
Yeah.
it right in front of them. It's called free pour, the technique,
Okay.
right? And I get some people that come in and they're like,
Can you
"Hey,
write my
can you do a portrait of my family? Like, if I show you a picture." I'm like, "No, that's not gonna happen." But
That's funny. Have you seen that? How they do like so? There's the cup, and then they can make like
The
different stuff in there.
like the
it's like art.
flowers
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
mhm.
Could you make a ghost?
Here we go.
I can, yeah, I can make a
Yeah.
ghost.
That has to be a
I'm
staple
saving
for
the
Cas-
ghost and the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern for
Okay.
Halloween. So,
No, the Casper.
the Casper, it's
That's
The
just ice
water.
water.
that's just water, man.
We got you a big old cup of
Roasted
water.
marshmallow.
We
I-
did get water when we walked in. though.
Exactly. So that's the Casper.
We will
Yeah.
put online. We are going to make you a drink called the Casper, and we will make it fantastic. It will be a secret recipe, and we'll let you
super,
know.
super secret. No one will
It's
even
gonna
know
be
about
a
it.
secret
You're gonna
called
join
PG.
the select group of Texas Pit Stop Barbecue and Naked Nutrition as having the Caspers. So
Absolutely.
you're joining the secret club. Membership is optional.
Welcome to leave at any time.
Yeah.
Welcome to leave at any time.
Encouraged by
Mhm.
Oh man.
Gardy gets so mad because he's like, why can't you ever call it like the Kickstart or like KHEA?
Yeah, I was like, let's
It's always
always the
like-
station. He's like, no, I want the Casper. And I'm like, no, like Kickstart. I don't know. I was like a smoothie and like with coffee, it makes sense.
Yeah.
because it's like
Would
that's why
Kelly's
we
the
named our
one?
show Kickstart.
Kelly's the one who wants the pineapple on pizza, right? She's the
It
one.
could be a different Kelly. I don't know.
It's the same Kelly, right?
It has to be the same Kelly.
Miss
She was
Kellyanne.
watching
Miss
yesterday.
Yes.
Kellyanne, yeah,
Yeah.
She's super.
She's
cool.
awesome.
yeah.
If she's
haven't
watching
done
this
Except for
right
the
now.
pineapple on
we're-
pizza thing.
yeah, it's a shout
I
out.
can't do pineapple
Really?
on pizza.
pineapple on pizza.
No.
I like it.
I like pineapple on pizza.
No.
I'm sorry, Jimbo.
Yes.
It's not my
That's
first
what-
go-to. It's not my go-to, but hey, if it's there, I'm gonna eat it. It's good.
No.
It's good. No, I
Pineapple
like
and bacon.
I can do bacon.
bacon.
Can't do bacon.
Bacon, not pineapple.
No.
Yeah, bacon on pizza is delicious. Because I grew up, it's like, oh, Canadian bacon. And then after I realized, like, hey, people put actual real bacon on it, it's like, that's way better.
I do Christian good. Like I do Christian. I'm a Christian because I don't think I could ever handle like just a lifetime, an eternity of pineapple on pizza.
That doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's why I do good. That's why I work hard to go to heaven, so I don't have to deal with.
Oh, okay.
Pineapple
I get what you're saying. That's a good, whatever works for you, whatever motivation. So we got 20 seconds.
Absolutely.
We'll go on the FM and kind of keep talking and probably recap some of the stuff we talked about, just like how long y'all been in
Sure.
operation and how it started. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We had a fun time so far. We've been having a blast talking about everything all over the place. And it's going to keep going. And we're going to zone in on some coffee. We're talking to Jimmy and Jimmy, who we have the owner, and then we have the manager from the Art of Coffee. The location's in Kemah right now. Guys, how are y'all doing today?
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. Y'all coming in. And can you kind of give me maybe a little bit of background where the location is right now and how long has the Art of Coffee been in operation?
So we've been in operation for about 3 years now. You can find us on 609 Bradford Avenue, a little down the ways from the boardwalk, Kemah. How did you get started?
Well, we got started. Actually, we started out in building out a storeroom for a coffee shop next to the Kemah Flowers. We started out with a little bit of non-knowledge. We knew nothing about coffee, but we knew that we loved coffee. And
Yeah.
we loved our community. So we built the Art of Coffee around our community, and we learned from trial and error. And we brought in some of the best baristas in the area, and from there we kick-started into something into something very, very successful. So we are very blessed to have our community behind us and good coffee and good guys here.
Awesome.
Kemah's kind of an area of, when I think of like like Houston and the parts of Houston that we live in, Kima's a little different. And so it's really kind of cool to see that this, I think it fits right in to the Kima vibe. Is that correct?
Oh yeah. Kima's different. I wouldn't say different in a bad way, different in a fantastic way.
Yes.
We're a small town. We all drive golf carts and walk around. We all know each other. It's a big hug. How you doing? It's community based. Everyone comes in. We have our family that we call in Kima that comes to the coffee shop every other day. And yeah, it's different, but a good different. I mean, if you've never been to Kima, you got to check us out. And I mean, there's everything to do from the boardwalk to, upstairs, there's German food, down the street, there's new ice cream shops there, but it's all family oriented businesses there.
Yeah. My son wants to go all the time. He's like, I want to go to Kima. He's 5. I want to go to Kima. I want to do this. I want to do that. Cause it's literally, it's like the closest thing we have to like Astroworld. I remember growing up and there's Astroworld, but there's like rides, like you said, the boardwalk. You can literally see people going by on a boat. You can get on a boat yourself and go out there, have coffee, have a date or a night out or whatever. So there's a lot of stuff going on right there in Kima. We've had the opportunity to visit some of the places, and we stopped in Art of Coffee just because we were going to a different place, and we met Jimmy, the manager. He served us a nice glass of Casper that we didn't realize at the time, but Curt, you have a drink there. It's called the Casper.
Yeah, ice water, right?
It's ice water now.
It's just ice water.
The secret ingredient, I believe, is Fiji water. So.
Ooh,
Fiji water.
Yeah.
So good.
Ooh, it's a step up than just tap water.
Oh, Kima Tap is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Kima Tap. So y'all brought us some coffee today, and this is like it's an Art of Coffee blend. It's just like but it's good.
It's good.
Curt finished his a long time ago.
Need a refill?
Yes, please.
So we're talking about coffee. We're talking to the Art of Coffee. It's Jimmy and Jimmy in studio, and we did have Kelly Ann join our stream, and she said, "That's me." Yes, it is the same Kelly. It's the same Kelly Ann. We're talking about pineapples on pizza, talking about all kinds of stuff. So there's some new, like y'all are currently in Kima.
Yes.
What's the plans for the future, y'all? Expanding and where to?
You want to?
We're expanding to anyone that will have us. We like the old town feel. So we're going to Lamarck.
Yes.
Right here. We're super excited about this. The community, we are now building the actual roof out, the inside. The community has already embraced us. They're super excited. We've already got city council, churches, families, all just pumped about us being here. As fast as we can build out, faster we'll be here, but we're coming here. Actually, we're going to LaPorte as well. We have a build out going in LaPorte. The community embraced us there, so we're going there. And there's some other little hidden places that we're working on that we're not going to
mention that yet, but yeah,
we're
looking. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So me and Curt were playing around with the idea yesterday of converting our office, which is next door. Apparently we share an office, but we're never in it because it's real bad. We just don't like going in there. And maybe having like food vendors. Like we say, let's rip out our office, we'll rebuild it and make like our own like food truck park. But what if we just put Art of Coffee next door?
Absolutely.
And then it's just bam. Wham bam.
Yeah.
We can work that in. At least a little
We got the drinks down. The drinks will be incredible.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Now the food, I can't, I'm sure there's some good places around here.
Yes.
But we got the coffee down. So
yes.
That's a plus.
Y'all also have some food, like
absolutely.
what kind of stuff y'all have? Like kind of walk me through the menu. I'm walking in, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. I need caffeine because it's the morning. What can I do?
So we have all our baked goods and pastries. We actually get it from a company called Craftsman. We're all about like Houston locals.
Yes.
So Craftsman, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know Craftsman, and they're really good at what they do. So we have that Saturdays and Sunday mornings. We do our breakfast bagels, which is pretty much an egg sandwich with a lot of fruit on the
Those
side.
are good. Yeah.
Oh, it's
now
really,
that's
really
cooked
good.
by Granny.
Yeah.
Granny is, if you don't know anything about our company, we're very family based, and Granny cooks for us on Saturdays, and it's incredible.
Mhm.
So if you've never had her sandwiches, phenomenal,
Mhm.
first of all. And then if you want a pastry or something like that, we can get you that as well, or a good old piece of cake. But yeah, you got to try our sandwiches on Saturdays and Sundays.
Awesome. We just had somebody chime in and said the breakfast sandwiches will, and I quote, change your life.
Thank you.
Is that Tommy?
Yeah,
It is
I knew it.
Tommy is he's a local that comes in every Saturday and Sunday. We start our day with a hug. We finish with a sandwich by Granny. He loves our food. We love him. He's one of our regulars. Once you come in and meet us, and we give you your first cup of coffee, you are our family. We do not treat you like an outsider. You're family. So thank you, Tommy. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right. Right now it's 10:18. We're talking to the Art of Coffee in Kemah, Texas. I'm really excited because they're coming to Lamarck, Texas. We support business, local business. But if there's a business that wants to come to Lamarck, we will support you like none other, because we are Lamarck and this is where we're located.
So when can we expect to have that? Oh, wait, he just took a big side. Should I even ask this question?
Well, the places in Lamarck, some of the older buildings that we're dealing with to build this out in, you have some obstacles that you weren't considered to be there before you started.
Because these are like historic buildings.
These are
pretty
historic
much.
buildings, and we're old people here too, so it takes a little bit of time to get these things built out, but it's taking a little time.
Yeah.
But the people have been extremely patient. Good things come to those who wait, I believe.
That's true. Yeah.
So this town is incredible. Yeah, the churches, the town, the council has really backed us and gave us a lot of support. But yeah, if this town is just waiting to boom, and we're going to be there right at the start.
Yeah. So we look at that, like what has happened in the past. So you have, I remember like Bay Area kind of was doing its thing. Kemah has built up, and it's the boardwalk and what they made it into is awesome. So it's moving down, came to League City. It's like moving down, and like we just look at it and we're just waiting. Like there's so much open area it's like a blank canvas, and it's like art. What is going to pop up here? What are we going to have? And we're excited for that.
We've always said that the area is growing and people are coming to Lamarck because of KHEA Radio.
What other reason could there be?
Absolutely.
It's not because there's just like
That's
land
what got us here this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we love Mayor Bobby Hawking. He does some cool stuff. We have him in as much as he will, his schedule will allow, but he's very busy.
Cool dude.
Dude, have you heard like where his like background is and his history? And he used to play with like ZZ Top.
Absolutely.
And man, it's pretty cool. Yeah.
When we were working on the actual project, we sat down with him.
He can sing.
He can. And we met him, and start out with a tune, but what a cool guy. What a cool guy.
Yeah. There's some people, you can train yourself to sing, and then there's some people that it's just like a God-given talent that there's no way that you can even learn. Like you can study for years. You can do that.
This guy right here next to me can sing his heart out.
Oh, you can sing, Jimmy?
Oh, he can
Just
sing.
a little bit.
Can we get a sample?
I'm good.
No,
You don't have to do it.
You come in the Art of Coffee, he'll sing for you.
Well,
How about that?
I saw. Do y'all do music in the shop sometime, in the coffee shop? Because I saw an acoustic in there. I thought it was just like kind of.
Oh yeah, that's for any patron who wants to play. That's not
cool.
to say that they can play, but they can play.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Right now it's 10:21. I think we're going to take a quick weather break, and we'll be back. We're talking to the Art of Coffee. There is currently one in Kemah. I saw that there has been ground broken in LaPorte. I also saw that we're coming to Lamarck.
Absolutely.
So we love it, and we appreciate that. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It's Kickstart. We're going to take a look at the weather. This is the KHEA Kickstart Weather Center, brought to you by Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure with Curtsy, the Corn, Casper.
It's currently 79 degrees right now in Hitchcock, Texas. Thunderstorms likely this morning and then also scattered throughout this afternoon. 86 is your high, 70% chance again for showers and thunderstorms today. Your sunset tonight is at 7:34. Your sunrise tomorrow morning is at 6:59. And that's a look at your weather for the rest of the day.
Hey, shout out to Hitchcock, Texas. I guess, what is it? I just saw it's 80 degrees in Lamarck.
It's 80 in Lamarck as well.
Cool. It is 10:22. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. If you're watching on Facebook, what's up? Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. And we're also streaming live on YouTube, and we're recording the audio for our podcast, and we're just having a lot of fun. We also have an Instagram. So just pretty much search KHEA Radio. And there's also a rapper name. Never mind. I ain't gonna talk about it. But just go like us on social media. That's all I'm saying. We're talking to Jimmy, and we're talking to Jimmy from
Jimmy.
The Art of Coffee. And we're learning about all the things that are going on. Let's talk a little bit about the art, because it is the art of coffee. Where does that come from, and what does that mean?
So we, not only do we do specialty coffee, traditionally handmade coffee, but it's also like a play on words because we're also an art gallery as well. So if you walk in, you can see all the different artworks. We have about 9 different local artists that share the wall. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So if I was a local artist and, I had some stuff that was good, I could come and maybe talk to one of y'all and say like, hey, would that be possible to put something up?
Right.
Oh yeah, but there's like a long list to get on.
wow.
Yeah.
There is. We're the type of person that we bring in the artist. We do most places around will charge an artist commission
Mhm.
to sell the work. We don't do that, and so it's super popular. They sell a lot of art off our walls, and so of course they never want to leave. And so we bless them with our place. They bless us with their talents. It makes the place look incredible, and
That's
that's how
cool.
we got started.
So there is the art on the wall. I have to say there probably is an art to making coffee, and you can make it, in a way that, let's say, I wouldn't be able to because I don't have that same talent. Can you talk a little bit about that, like the actual art? Is there art that you can do on the coffee, or like as far as like making it, is there art to it as well?
In both aspects of what you're saying. So there's definitely an art to roasting your coffee, brewing your coffee, and then making your art on top of your coffee. The presentation. That's
Can
like
you-
half the battle right there.
Can you do letters?
Letters? Yeah, I could probably do letters.
So like you could do like a KHEA topper.
I probably could, honestly. I could.
Is it hard? Like how? well, I
That's a
guess-
big cup. Of
You know,
coffee.
You're asking me if it's hard.
One
I'll
of those
just
pictures.
show you, actually, whenever I get
Cool.
back. I'll just send you a picture.
Awesome.
Would you have to do like cup for the K, cup for the H, cup for the
I could
E?
do it that way, or I could do it all in the same cup.
It seems
Ooh.
like because they have those, like some of the lattes will come in like a bigger, like a little
Mhm.
mug cup.
It's
That
a
might be able to fit.
traditional latte mug.
Yeah.
If you see it oval like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There is an actual art to making these things. Like I can't do it.
There's so many nuances to it. It's something that's been being done since the late 1700s. Whenever we started adding filtration to our coffee, so I mean,
Mhm. Is it
it's-
evolving like from that
oh,
time?
it's constantly evolving. Yeah, definitely.
Well, you were talking about like did you say like a nitro cold brew?
Nitro
or
cold
for
brew.
coffee? Like
I would say probably one of the latest, biggest fashion things in the coffee world would be nitro cold brew, which is you can actually hook it up to a tap system, and if you pour it out, it actually looks very stout. It looks like a stout beer. Honestly, it has a little bit of head on top, like froth on top.
I saw some I think I bought some at HEB a while back, but it said
You could do that too. Yeah.
it said like it was in a can and
Yep,
it said like turn
yep.
it upside down or
Mhm.
do something like really quick, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'd rather just go to someone who
A
knows what they're
barista.
doing and be like, hey, then I'll try it, because I was
Yeah,
like,
just
I'm doing
text
this
me,
wrong.
man. If you ever got
I'm doing
coffee
this wrong.
questions, just text me,
Cool.
and I'll give you, barista.
Are you gonna give out your number over the air?
No, I'll give it to you guys after.
Absolutely not
Dang.
happening.
Like, hey, is this coffee safe to drink, man?
Yeah.
you're good, bro.
So there's all kinds of different coffee currently, and it's still evolving. So how long have people been, you mentioned like the 1800s. How long have people been drinking
man.
coffee?
Let's see. I think the earliest traces we can find of it would be like, I think it was like 5,000,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Like years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just crazy. It's been here for a long time.
It's a part of who we are as
Mhm.
humans. And we talk about
Oh,
that.
it is.
Like America, I mean, not even just America, but like the world. Like, so we were talking the other day with a health person who says like, hey, if you need caffeine every day, like maybe like mix it up sometimes when you can, get a something different, or I don't know, but how there's shirts that's like no talkie before coffee. It just like
Absolutely.
it's a part of like who we are. Like coffee is who we are. We've been doing it for years,
Yeah.
past
Yeah.
5,000 years. Who knows how? Maybe even longer.
Long time.
And it's a natural thing
It is.
that we grow, and there's an art to it.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
So you're
You
listening.
wouldn't really believe the process. I
Yeah.
mean,
I've never
goes
seen
such
it.
a long ways. If you saw the coffee beans, right? We call them beans because they look like beans, right? But they're actually seeds.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you actually saw it from like the rawest form, it's actually like in a green berry looking thing. You cut it in half, and there's 2 red seeds of that, 2 red cherry looking seeds. You grab those, and then you wash them, and then you roast that, and that's what the beans are.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
So the
Yeah.
process of going to the store and getting coffee is not as simple as you think.
Yeah.
No,
it
goes-
came a long
It goes back
way.
months and months and months,
Yeah.
days and days and weeks to get this perfect cup of coffee that's sitting in front of you.
I wonder what the person was thinking. Like the very first person who did it, like they found the plant, cracked it open. They're like, you know what I'm going to do?
I'm
gonna
gonna
roast
roast this
these.
thing. No, so actually, there's a funny story to that. Supposedly the person who found it, I think his name was Kahaldi, right? And this was in Africa. And he finds he's pretty much a goat herder. He's
Okay.
going around and he pretty much lets them roam. He's chilling. He decides it's time to get them all back together, so he goes looking
Mhm.
for them. And he just can't find them, but he starts hearing this like rustling like hard, right? So he
Mhm.
finds them and they're all going crazy. They're just like attacking each other. They're running all over the place, eating like crazy. And he's like, man, what's going on with my goats? Like, what's happening? He sees that they're eating these little green berries.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's like, well, if the goats are eating them, then I can eat them too. So he starts eating them, and the dude pretty much left the goats, went back home, started writing music, talking to his girlfriend, what have
Oh my
you.
gosh.
And he's just going ballistic off of these little berries. And that's supposedly how we
That's
got
a cool
started talking.
story.
They had girlfriends 5,000 years ago.
I guess so.
That's
Absolutely.
what I
guess
took
so.
from that story. I'm like, man, even 5,000 years ago, they're better than me.
People-
Oh.
People I guess they got married. I think you just get like back then it's just like, like this is my wife. You're just like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I'm
it's-
hanging out with. I'm
yeah.
good. But that makes sense. I guess he just started eating it or chewing it or something. But
Mhm.
then like I guess playing with it, soak it in water.
Mm.
Turns out good.
Total delish.
Wow.
Mhm.
Roger Nally, listening on our Facebook page, wants to ask, what is your favorite coffee bean? Not just coffee. This is deep. Like this is a barista to a barista.
Yeah, Roger's a good
My
friend. He
favorite
lives in
coffee
Dallas, but
bean. Let's see. I would probably go with a medium dark roast. I'm not sure what origin I'd want to go with, but
we're getting deep.
I like light roast.
Yeah.
Light roast. It's funny that the darker is lighter the caffeine.
the caffeine's a lot lighter in the dark roast.
Stronger the caffeine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
But what about the flavor? Because I always think like,
So if you get
darker.
that's why you want to get a dark roast. If you want a big complex flavor and a lot more like thickness to it, you're gonna go darker. You want something that's just transparent, but that's gonna kick you in the teeth. You want to go light.
But it has more. The darker.
Has less caffeine.
Right.
Lighter has.
I would
They're
think it'd
probably
be
talking
opposite.
about
Yeah, a lot of
they're
people
talking
think
about
it's the
probably the
opposite, but,
origin of where it comes from, like Costa Rica.
Yeah.
There's Italian beans now. There's beans from all over the world, and it's based on climate and water that's going to change the taste of the bean. And so that's probably what they're talking about. Where it's our favorite, I like a light roast. all
Okay.
day long.
What's the general consensus of like who has the best coffee beans? Like where do they come from?
Let's see.
Is there a general or like maybe like the big like hey this area this area this area?
Not anything that's pretty close to the equator. That's probably where you're gonna find your best beans. So
Why is
like,
that?
That's like where I think it gets like the hottest. and
Okay.
The soil there.
The
like,
best
it's just
climate
a little
for
bit
it.
better. Yeah.
Interesting. This is a bunch of stuff I've never thought of before. It's 10:30. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're hanging out with the Jimmies. If that's okay. If I say
That's
that.
totally fine.
The owner and one of the managers at the Art of Coffee. They're located in Kemah, next to Cool Cow Creamery, close to Escape Kemah. Just like a Kurt's throw away from the boardwalk. So, what are some other places like I want to give a shout out to? We've talked about a couple Kemah places. Like, there's
Ooh,
places
let's
y'all
see.
like to go to,
All right. So
and
I'll give
obviously
it-
the flower shop.
Oh yeah, I actually own Kemah Flowers and Company, and that's a big part of it.
Yes.
This coffee keeps me motivated. We have Boardwalk Elixir. We
Okay.
have Stud Garden. We have Cool Cow Creamery. We have several boutiques in the area. That's fantastic. We have a pizza place called Pizza Here. We have Escape Kemah. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cool Cow Creamery. That's super popular now because all their fresh yummies. Gained 15 pounds because of them. Thank you very much. You've got to come down.
Paradise too. They're just moving
Oh,
right
Paradise
next to us,
Tropical.
yeah.
Great wine place.
Okay.
Fantastic place. You just got to come down and check us out.
Yeah, the whole community there. Is
The whole
really
community is
nice.
great.
Yeah.
It's all locally owned, self-owned businesses,
Mhm.
what are mom and pop shops, and so it's not your franchises like our,
Yes, the other
Coffee
coffee place.
the other coffee, which is fantastic. Good for them. Good.
Yeah.
good. But we're all local residents that own businesses there.
Cool. And it's nice to see everybody supporting one another. It's nice to see a place like Kemah, get some shine. Even like Joe Perez from Texas Chronicles coming in and, hey, people want ice cream. There's a line. Guess what?
That was awesome.
Guess where I'm going? I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Absolutely.
Like while somebody else waits. Did y'all see like a pickup from that where
We
people
did.
coming to get ice cream?
We did.
Yeah.
They actually have a coffee ice cream that is secretly our coffee base.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we share recipes and good coffee, good ice cream.
Yeah. Kurt, have you had the ice cream place, Cool Cow Creamery?
Not yet. We need to check that out.
I don't
For sure.
really do
Absolutely
dairy.
incredible.
Yeah, I want to see their version of the Casper.
Oh, they could join the membership club.
It'd probably be like a s'more thing. It has to be like a marshmallow.
No, I think at some point I'm gonna have to start like charging
oh god.
like a premium for like joining the Casper
For
Club.
your name.
Yes, naming
No.
rights.
I feel like you would probably be the one paying.
Because if they're walking around and saying I had the Casper, you got to make sure that they know which Casper they're talking about.
you just sometimes I wonder.
No,
I wonder often. It's 10:33. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll keep the fun going on our Facebook Live and all other streams. This is Kickstart.
YouTube.
Coming up next is Chris August on KHEARadio.com 99.5 FM.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Cool.
So, are we off the air?
Well, we're off the FM, but we're
on
streaming
Facebook.
live on
Okay.
everything. Yeah, mics are hot.
Mics are hot. So let's talk about this place in Galveston that's given this awesome jump out of a plane deal.
oh the skydive. Yeah.
Have you been skydiving? Either one of you?
I will be because I'm going to win that competition.
Oh, we actually announced the
He really
winner
wants to-
earlier this week.
We did like 2 days ago.
2
It
days
wasn't me.
ago.
That's awesome.
It was a girl named, I believe, Lindsay Dauphiné from Santa Fe.
Congratulations.
She won, and yeah, that was fun. So Kurt got to jump. I was given the opportunity. It's not something I've ever really wanted to do. And then my wife was like, "You can't jump," and I was like, "I guess that's all I need to kind of secure my." Kurt was telling me, "Just jump and don't tell her."
Good music in the background, by the way.
Thank you.
But yeah, Skydive Galveston is awesome. They're really cool people.
Did you see all my stuff on your Instagram?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, is that you? I was like, I don't know.
Who's doing that?
I kept asking for a shout out. Just give us a shout out. Give us a shout out.
KG,
I was like-
shout out?
Yeah.
I was like, maybe I tagged the wrong KG. Hey, like if there's another one, and they're just like, hey, give us a shout out anyway.
That's funny.
I was just like, give us a shout out. And I was like, Jimmy, I know you see this. Literally the whole stream and everyone was asking for it. And I was like, come on. And then like literally, I don't know what that is on the mirror there. But when on his stream, it literally looked like Casper was watching over him. It was cool.
No. So here's what's up with the mirror.
here's
Whenever they put this mirror in, it's two pieces of like really thick, like soundproof glass. So one's like this, one's like that. So it's supposed to be sealed in a certain way. It didn't get sealed that way. So we've cleaned the outside on both sides, but it's on the inside. So stuff like moisture and stuff got in and it fogged up. And now we want to get on my last nerve. I want to get it out and get a new one.
It literally looks like there's a ghost over his
That's
shoulder.
freaking
during the whole
Casper,
live
dude.
stream.
It's me.
It's
That's-
like,
It's like
Casper.
actual
That's
Casper.
character. That just builds character.
So that was one of
Yeah.
my things. I'm like, hey, it's Casper. Also, give us a shout out. and
Wow.
then I started like liking, and everyone's like, oh. It was
Yeah.
cool. I was helping you out on your Instagram there. And then
Oh, yeah.
I was just about ready to say, I was like, oh, they took a break. Now can we finally get this shout out?
Wow.
And then you ended the stream, and I was like, oh, man.
That's all Jimmy here. That's not me.
Kurt's a trip.
So
That's all I have to say about that.
this fall, hopefully,
Yeah.
the Art of Coffee in Lamarck. And you have a Laporte possible?
I saw the building, I saw a picture. At least I thought or something.
Yeah.
Is that the one place that we're not supposed to say anything about yet?
Oh no. Laporte, Lamarck is going.
Yeah,
100% going.
yeah, those are
Um,
happening.
Is there a final vision, like as far as a number or like what this?
No.
Now,
Yeah,
just see
this-
what it ride it
no.
and go.
You know, we're a family oriented type situation, owned business. So as much as we can afford, as much as we're blessed with, we'll go to another town and we'll open up there. We're blessed with Kima, Laporte, Lamarck. But if we're blessed to go into a town, we're going to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be.
Yeah, I always
popping
wanted to ask you, about if you could open a shop anywhere, right? You had the money right now. Where would
Absolutely.
you want to open a shop at?
Oh my gosh.
He's asking questions now.
Ooh.
I love to travel. It would probably be in. I don't know. Our next goal is going to be in the League City area,
Yeah.
Texas City.
Texas City has 6th Street.
Yeah,
That would be perfect.
yeah. That might be a little hidden gem there that no one's talking about. But if anything that we can, if we're growing,
Yeah. Breaking news. We're going.
Breaking
there.
news. We're going there.
No,
No,
coffee. Let's go.
no.
Hey, this coffee, man. It's got me like
It's stout,
drunk.
Right?
That is actually the light roast, which is the heaviest in caffeine.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
feeling it.
Yeah.
We actually
Can you
call
give me another cup,
what's
actually?
funny about this. Oh,
I just
thank you,
ran
the
out.
barista.
I've been waiting.
holding out for me.
Yeah, that is actually our light roast that we're drinking, and we actually named
Thank
this.
you, Jimbo.
If you've never been in our store, we're pretty comical too as well. But this is called crack.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And
People come in asking for it. I'm just
Crack
like,
is
how many
crack.
grams would you like?
no,
Coffee cup.
not that. But very, very popular. We have customers that come in and just ask for this light roast. Super, super.
We
great.
have some loyal customers too. So we have four roasts of coffee, right? We have our light roast, medium dark roast, and 2 dark roasts after that. One has a hint of
snap.
cinnamon, the one has a hint of pecan. And so I literally have customers come in. If you don't like, let's say we run out, right? They'll be like, "Hey, do you guys have pecan today?" And we'll be like, "No, we're out today, but we'll have some tomorrow." They'll be like, "Okay, I'll see you tomorrow." Like they came
Wow.
all the way
Way
to the
to
shop
get that
just
pecan.
for that
It's
one
super
And then
coffee.
they're like-
great infused
Yeah,
coffee. It's
It's
delicious.
crazy.
That's cool.
And
People
then-
are loyal to their coffee, man. It's crazy.
I like pecan, like the pecan coffee.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Ours is it's really good.
we actually have a new machine that's actually making. It's kind of like an ice cream, but it's not an ice cream. It's a frappe, super infused with flavor, and we're now serving that yumminess. We have
Mhm.
pumpkin spice going right now, which a little early, but
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already.
It's
on
never
it.
too
Yeah.
early for
People
pumpkin
excited
spice.
about
Comes
pumpkin
with the,
spice? How do y'all-
pumpkin
how do y'all
spice
feel
is the
about
rage.
pumpkin spice? Is it
It's
kind of like
okay.
the here we go again? It's
Pretty
pumpkin
much a little
spicy.
bit, like for every 16-year-old teenage
Yeah.
girl.
it's like
they're
decorating
gonna be coming
Christmas
in for
right
that.
now. It's a little early, but once you had the first cup, you're like, oh, we
Okay.
missed this from last
This
year.
is
This
fun.
is great.
But yeah, the fact that it is seasonal, you got to get it whenever it's offered.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
for sure. Yeah,
Well, it is the
gotta be
main.
on top of it, man.
Kurt, are you a big pumpkin spice guy?
No.
It's okay.
See, I lived in Vermont where like fall is fall. Like
Fall is
fall.
Texas is not really fall.
No,
Right?
we're either cold or hot over
Cold
here.
or hot. Like you have summer and then you have like not
Summer.
summer. You know, like that's
Yeah.
it. That's the only seasons you have. You have summer and not summer. You don't have fall, winter, or
Merry
spring.
Christmas, nice shorts.
Yeah, yeah.
What is this
So
fall
in
you speak of?
Vermont, they have what I see is like true fall because the leaves turn gorgeous in Vermont. Like if you're ever traveling, like going to Vermont in the fall just to see the leaves turn is amazing. Like that's the fall foliage is amazing. But they're
I've never
huge.
heard that word foliage.
Foliage. It's
Yeah,
the fall foliage.
Mhm.
They're huge on pumpkin spice up there because it feels like fall. The weather turns. You get this nice brisk air, and then like again the orange. Like it's completely orange. Like all of the trees turn orange,
Mhm.
and you know they have the mountains around it, so those are on the outside. It's really
I believe
cool.
you. I want those light bulbs in here. I need that
Yeah,
bright
there's
light.
there's literally a guy outside the window changing the light bulbs. So we're like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're putting
Need
in,
some
I guess,
coffee.
These LED.
That's awesome.
Well, they're a lot brighter. You can definitely tell the difference.
One more.
Yeah, probably so. So we got we'll probably play one more song and we'll go on, and it'll be about 10:45. We can talk out 15
Mhm.
minutes till 11.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Sammy's Wild Game Grill? It's a
Mm,
place in Houston.
It's in the Heights, I think.
Yeah, it's in the Heights, but they do like kangaroo burgers and elk burgers and
Y'all do meat?
camel and
Yeah,
Y'all like big meat eaters?
Oh
yeah.
Like normal meat, like cow and like chicken?
Yeah. I can
I'll
do
try
it.
anything once.
That's,
That's
Don't
what
let
we're gonna
the
go try
bow tie
today.
fool you.
is we're gonna-
Well, that's something that I'll put on the list to go do because I love anything different, strange.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yum.
that's our next giveaway that we give away is a giveaway gift card to them. Right now we have Bonnie's Donut. Have you ever been to Bonnie's Donut?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. So that,
Super yum.
that we're giving away 4 $25 gift cards
Mm.
to anyone who just likes, shares, and comments on that video.
We're doing this. Yeah. There's a bunch like in the shoot and that we need to knock out, but there's just pretty much there's 2 of us. They like do this. Well, we work at Abundant Life,
Yep.
and then we kind of got
That
put
was
into
super
this.
cool when we drove in. You
Mhm.
know, you walked into a beautiful, beautiful church, and that was pretty cool.
Mhm.
We love it here.
Unexpected,
Yeah.
but great.
Yeah, we love it here. So I wonder how like when they open up their new Lamarck location, we could do a giveaway with them.
That'd be cool.
We would love to.
Yeah, we can give plenty of cats for
We'll
away.
give away plenty of.
Wow, plenty of free
It won't cost us anything.
Lifetime.
No, we'll do something for y'all.
That'd be cool.
Absolutely.
So yeah, the donut one dropped yesterday, and people like free stuff.
Oh yeah.
People people love delicious things, and we like to.
Lamarck's going to be interesting for us actually, because not only is it a lot bigger, but the kitchen's a lot bigger too. So we're actually going to have tables in there too. So
nice.
yeah, like we might have a different style of service over here. Like we might actually have servers, might actually have like kitchen open.
It's gonna be incredible
every day. Yeah, so I don't know. That's going to be something to think about for sure.
There's actually gonna be a drive-through.
Yeah, that too.
And you're the feature of the rededication of downtown Lamarck. Like,
Yeah,
we
I
are.
saw that press release.
We are very blessed to be the first to get downtown, and
They're calling it the re-beautification.
you have no idea, guys, that the amount of
Money
plans and money
and
that's being
going
invested
into
into
that.
this downtown
Right.
area.
Yeah.
It's going to be incredible.
It's crazy.
It's going to have like a New Orleans vibe. Absolutely incredible plans. A lot of stuff we can't tell you what's going on, but this town's going to be blessed. It's
We
going to
can mute the mics and then you can tell us.
Okay, here we go.
You're making this sound good, Jimbo.
It's going to be top notch. We have a restaurant going in down from us that's super great. Of course, the coffee shop's coming in. They're redoing the streets, the landscaping. There's going to be lighting over the thing. There's going to be artwork, sculptures, you name it. They're putting it in. It's going to be the new downtown.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I grew up in Lamar. So my parents, they still live there, like maybe 5 miles from here. So I love seeing that stuff happen,
Yeah.
just growing up here.
Old is new, new is old.
We got 18 seconds.
Let's start with that because there's a question.
Start with what?
Downtown Lamarck.
Okay.
We'll start there and then go from
Cool.
You can see who we're talking to.
This thing looks so old. A Tanny.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We're talking to the Art of Coffee. We have Jimmy in as well, the owner and manager of the Art of Coffee in Kemah, Texas. Guys, how are y'all doing?
Good.
Thank you for
Fantastic.
joining us.
Absolutely.
So we have a question. I think, Curt, you got that?
Yeah, we've been talking a little bit off air on our Facebook page. All you have to do to get connected with us, like and follow us. That's KHEA Radio. We encourage everybody to follow along because we do awesome things like gift cards and giveaways, and we have great guests like the Art of Coffee is. And one of the things that we've been talking about off air was your Lamarck location. And somebody kind of wants to know, where is that location going to be in Lamarck? And talk a little bit about the re-beautification of downtown Lamarck.
We're going to be down in of course, downtown Lamarck. We're super excited about that. Revitalizing downtown, the city, and lots of businesses have put so much time, effort, money into bringing business back to the downtown area. New landscaping, new planning, new buildings. Of course, our new store is going there. It's going to be incredible. But they have invested so much time, money, heart, plans. It's growing.
That's
So-
awesome.
And that's going to be like, do you know like exact location where that building's going to be? Because she said something like near the police station. Or
But when I think of
Yeah,
downtown Lamarck, it's like the police stations, like
yeah,
right
that's
there,
exactly
right?
where it's going to be.
Yes,
Yeah.
right down from the police station.
I'm trying to
You're gonna
think
get
what's
all
there
the
now.
police officers
I
coming
know.
in.
That's something to understand that, all the local police officers, EMTs, you walk into our Art of Coffee, you're getting a cup of coffee, free of charge. That's
Wow.
That's really cool.
Come on in and see us. We bless you back for.
Yeah,
blessing
actually, from
us.
time to time at the Kemah location, we do coffee with cops.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess we could actually do that. Mark.
I'm trying to think because Lamarck is getting more business, but there are like those businesses that have been there for years that we hear about that people kind of give shout outs to sometimes. Like I think there's a Mexican restaurant that's been there for like 30 years. That's like
Incredible.
kind of close to there. I like Leo's Burgers because I used to walk there as a kid, like right down the street. And those are just like Lamarck. They are Lamarck. They've been there. People are like, I went there when I was a kid. Then, my kids went there. And then my grandkids, we go there. So it'll be cool to see how the Art of Coffee turns into one of these places, and especially this revitalization.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that, and we don't forget that all these places that like the Mexican food restaurants, which we absolutely love now, they started, here. We're being invited to be with them, and if we can, enhance their businesses in any way, and they enhance ours, hey, we're all into it. and we're going to grow. They're going to grow again. We're going to grow, and it's just a blessing. We're opening up a new page for everyone.
That's cool. You talked about some of the other stuff. I guess they're going to be like the city's part. They're doing their part to make this happen. So what kind of things are they going to be doing? Because they're talking about, like, you know, if they're revitalizing it, what does that mean?
Oh, facelifting.
Yeah.
Total
Okay.
facelift. New landscape. The roads are going to be, one of the roads is going to be renamed.
Art of Coffee Highway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
The left is Art of Coffee Highway.
Yeah.